know I should be taking a break, but I just can't stop. I don't know. Reading just helps me bring back my energy. So to recap what happened last night, we found out that humanity is now gone. That humans are successory. And then the sequence, where the good dudes are just being dudes. That's not too many questions. Borrowed in the party. What the hell? 3 battle. You can do battles from before, huh? The pipe is level 1. Interesting. Well, let us continue then. Bodyguards? Correct. I would have you act as security detail for a particular group of officials. After I answer Oshtor's summons, he greets me with a strange assignment. Tomorrow, ambassadors from a certain nation will be arriving in the Imperial capital. Oh, hey now! Damn, you fast! Welcome, welcome! Thanks for showing up as always, my man. Shit! Ambassador might have still open. I guess let's just leave it open then. Works out for me, huh? Shit. Tomorrow, ambassadors from a certain nation will be arriving in the Imperial capital. They are for a country far to the west of Yamato, an island nation beyond the seas. Must be real hassle. Right, I was like surprised to see you make Hollow, but thanks for making it. That was I wouldn't say it was a hard fight. They tried, but clearly we weren't letting them go anywhere. That was a real oof. Right? We weren't going anywhere, they weren't going anywhere. Tamamao really pulled through with keeping them, like, down. Cause I don't know, I feel like if they had played things a little differently, they probably could have won that one. That's a real hassle coming all the way out here. Well, my boss tried telling her boss that I was running more afraid. I was like, yeet! Ah. Yeah, no, rest your back, my man. Ain't worth it. What the fuck? What the fuck? She tried to cry out there, bro. You never ran so fast in my life. Yeah, go. That's hilarious. I mean, I feel bad for you, man, my man. But shit, at least you got away, right? Oh, dude, my back is. Yeah, of course it's killing you. Shit. Hope you didn't throw it out running away. As hilarious as that might be, but it's like. Your back survived days of moving boxes, but the moment it gave up was when you ran away from your bitch of a boss. Oh, my bad, but that imagery is kind of shit. Like 6 hours to separate those tiny boxes. I'm like, bruh. I can imagine. Shit, my box is on. Man, compared to your troubles, my shit is just like, eh? Baby stuff, honestly. Shit. She wants those boxes moved so badly to let me out of the back of my face right outside. They are indeed a much smaller country than Yamato, but my liege seems quite interested in them. Their homeland is known as the land where God sleeps. The land where God sleeps, huh? Kami Yonkai. Naturally, we must take uttermost care to ensure that nothing happens to them. Yeah. That's where you come in, Lord Haku. I will have you act as their protection. That's the bodyguards, huh? Oh, I clocked in at 2. I did not see the outside of the back room till... Shit, what the fuck is going on in Walmart then? Something troubles you? Not really, I just don't get it. Is that kind of job reserved for actual soldiers? I don't know. I don't even know, my man. I don't know either. You like, from what it sounds like, your Walmart has a fucking staffing problem, which is like, man, indeed we're about to get rid of Chew too. What the hell? That's funny shit. Oh, major at the moment. Shit. Too busy firing freaking workers to figure out if they even have enough to get the job done. Shit. Like a whole ass, what the... Man, sounds like a logistics problem to me. Someone in your freaking company does not know how to do basic ass math. Our usual jobs aren't in the public eye. Shady stuff. That's what I thought anyway. You need not discredit yourself. I am asking you to do this because I have faith in your skills. Believe me, I'll take all the credit I can. Fully understand that people like us are necessary, but I'm not so sure how that's gonna come off to the ambassadors. If Yamato sends a bunch of ragtag misfits as soldiers, it doesn't give the best impression. Bro, Monday none of us are available and we'd be left with nobody. That's funny. Hey, if you leave them with nobody, and, you know, it's like, their mess, not your problem, my man. Their day off, fuck them. That's their problem. Goddamn management, our bosses have to do our job because they fucked the schedule. That's their problem, you know, their own damn phone. Shit, that's funny as hell. They were too busy kicking people and giving people the boot to figure out, oh yeah, shit, no one's working for that day. Man, I don't know, man. North Carolina sounds like it has an education problem because they can't do goddamn basic ass math. Fucking diaphragm. I mean, I knew the guy, people back in back in my school in this small town. It's like everybody was kind of dumb, but I didn't think they'd like, you know, be that dumb going out of high school. Shit. Doesn't get better. Damn. My man, I was considered the smart kid at school. I did nothing but play games all day, every day when I was at my parents' restaurant. Like, what the... If you're losing to a person who barely studies, like, what the fuck are you even doing? I'm just saying, it might not be in Yamato's best interest to send us if we might offend them. Keen eyes ever. You truly are full of surprises. Very well. Allow me to speak with complete honesty. That Oshitor suddenly rises and strides in the back room, abruptly leaving me behind. Ah, he needs to talk more candidly. Hey, sorry for the wait. Uchan scratches his head as ample backs and slumps down on his feet. Yeah, feels a lot more natural to talk to you when I'm back to this look. I see. Well, honestly, I don't care which one I'm talking to. And this guy's as complicated as ever. Guess I'm kinda used to it now. Well, where was I? Of course, we have our soldiers guarding him as well. Your group will be more like a support team. Basically, you'll be guides for ambassadors, handle their everyday needs, that kind of thing. Yeah, alright, sounds like that sounds well there. Oshitor wants to be natural. Oshitor has such an identity crisis, he needed a second personality just to relax. He can't chill with Oshitor anymore, it's like, it's just that bad for him now. But of course, it's just a front. There's actually something else I want you to do, kid. I figured you were going somewhere with this. So what exactly do you need me to do? Put plainly, I want you to observe them. Observe? Yep. Yamato's only had a bit of trade contact with this island nation, none big or official. Of course, we have all their basic info. State of their country, their government, their military might, the usual stuff. But it's all words on a page. Can't jump to any conclusions about them based on that alone. If you have a point. I want you to trust your own eyes, your own ears, your own senses. Learn all you can about them. We need to learn whether this country of theirs will be a good ally for Yamato. I don't know. Talk to him. It's hard when there's politics involved. So now we're the security guards, keeping an eye on them, and talking to them. Don't worry. They're from the land where God sleeps. And that's pretty much it. Should have known my dear brother would provide something like this. So these ambassadors are arriving in the Imperial capital soon. I wonder what kind of people they are. It'll be a little while until we're officially appointed as their bodyguards, right? Yeah, in the meantime, let's see what these foreign ambassadors look like. I was wondering why you gathered us on Main Street, so that was your plan. Look over to see Colin holding a steaming cup. What are you drinking there, Colin? It was a little chilly today, so I bought some warm tea from that vendor over there. So this market practically sells anything you could think of, huh? Literally warm-ass tea in the middle of the freaking street, huh? What country are these ambassadors representing? Nothing bad will come out of this. Honestly, nothing bad at all. It was an island country to the west of here. The name was something like Tus? Oh right, it was Tuskur. Aw, Granny. Hold up. It was the land where God sleeps. Old Kami Yunkai. Koan immediately spits the tea she's drinking right into nearby Atui's face. Ah! Then Theoboro. The true meme lord. The true meme lord will make his appearance. And it will be glorious. Alright, Dewey. You caught me completely off my guard there. Where the meme gods sleep. I'm sorry, let me wipe that off for you. Miss Koan, do you know something about this Tuskur country? What kind of nation is it? Huh? Whatever are you talking about? I have no idea, I think. Not the slightest. She's an open book, she must know a lot about this country. But I suppose I might have... That's where she's from. I beat her ass. I think I made her heard it mentioned before, I think. I see, so Tuskur has beat her ass to get that info. She mutters to herself as she rubs furiously at Atui's face with a cloth. Owie! God, that hurts! You heard of them before, Nakone? I have not heard much about them. All I know is they're a small island nation to the west. Must be quite a journey for them to have crossed the sea all the way here. Yeah, right? I heard one of the officials coming here as a Kumunagi or something. Someone important. A Kumunagi? Koan's grip. Small? Small? Yeah, Tuskur is small compared to Yamato, which is funny. Weird comparisons. Koan's grip tightens like the cloth in her hand. Bro, we took like... almost all the territory. But here's the thing though, I think it's also a whole bunch of alliances too. So it's kind of weird going on. We killed so many people. What do you mean small? You'll see. Oh wow. Koan, you're hurting me. You gotta grate my skin off at this rate. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. This within Kumunagi. Must be difficult for her. Being from a foreign, completely different land. I would like to be a service to her, regardless of her station. Agreed. I'm sure that concern will only go to waste. They're not the type to be daunted by such things. How would you know that? Well, that's... In any case, I think we should reject this job, huh? I don't think we need to be the ones to handle such an assignment. If people are strange enough to cross the entire ocean to come here, we should let them be. I mean, they might not even like the fact that they're getting bodyguards, you know? You're acting rather cold today, Koan. You're not acting like your usual self, you dear sister. Oi. Aha, it seems like the dignitaries in question have arrived. Your mom and other mom live there. Relax. All your moms live there. Oh, you live here. Relax. We look back to see a number of carriages heading our way from in the distance. We hear the cheering of the crowd as the carriages pass. What are these steeds? There's not a single hair on them. You're right. This begs the question. The Waptars pulling the carriages look pretty strange. Look an odd sight compared to who are the parents. You'll see. Compared to Waptars from Yamato, instead of a light fur, their skin is scaly. Now, Tuskar's climate is much warmer. Oh, so that's how it is. Wait, how do you even know that, Koan? You know, I remember reading it from somewhere. Must say this, quite the spectacle. It's so beautiful. The carriages fired with furless Waptars have a strange decorations all over them. It's not flashy, but it's delicate yet elaborate pattern, just enough not to be gaudy. Even someone without an eye for that stuff could tell their culture has a different style from Yamato's. Home, sweet home. Oh, look! The window from the carriage slide open to reveal a woman inside. Immediately we hear gasps from the crowd. It's our Cammy! She's extremely beautiful. Glossy, pale. Camu! Cyan hair is neatly cut around her shoulders, and her face has a gentle smile. What draws most of our attention, however, is the large black wings on her back. Do not bite! The all kinds when we come to the Imperial capital, but no one with wings. Could that person be the Kumunagi? I say that's a safe bet. Uru and Sora now suddenly glad in front of me, glaring at her to scare her away. Worried that she might offend, I send them back, taking a good look at the foreign Kumunagi. She looks very gentle and so arrogant. Pretty much the complete opposite of Koan. Fight! Huh? I suddenly realized I lost track of Koan. I glanced around to find her inconspicuously into an alleyway. What do you think you're doing? Explains versus Japanese. I'm not doing anything. Quit skulking around. Why don't you take a good look at the people we're supposed to be guarding? I'm not hiding behind. They really have no need for bodyguards anyway. Yeah, the execute's gonna fly. Come on. I struggle to pull Koan out of the alleyway as she desperately tries to hide herself for some reason. As the Kumonagi looks around her new surroundings eagerly, we happen to lock eyes. Huh? Not sure why, but the Kumonagi suddenly smiles and begins to wave. Why is she waving at me? I don't get it, but I figure I might as well wave back. The Kumonagi smiles at me, apparently satisfied. The carriage eventually passes us and disappears into the crowd of people. Wow, she was so pretty. Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen someone so beautiful before. Atui and Maluti are still giddy and excited after seeing the woman. Was she waving at me? Well, if she was, then why? I presumably watched the procession move on, and another shocking sight fills my view. Haku. Haku. Ah, it's our boy! Our boy has grown big. Our chunk is here. Wow. The giant white beast trudges forward. He's chunky. He's huge, easily bigger than a normal person. What the hell? The furiously boisterous crowd suddenly goes quiet. Beast continues completely unbothered as it continues along the main street. The crowd holds its breath as they watch it, but they don't seem afraid, more like in awe. What have Aru been feeding you, homie? Everything. What in the world is that beast? Please stay your hand, dear sister. Ogi reaches for her bow instinctively, but Ogi clamps his upper. Look. Ogi points his finger in that direction. Around, the four-legged beast appears to be its guards, following as they keep a lookout. The fact that they're more wary of their surroundings than the beast itself shows how much they trust it. That means that things from Tusco is from as well. They even send Mokuru? You say something, Koan? Oh, I didn't say anything. As I peer at Koan, I realize everything is suddenly a little darker. I looked back to find, well, holy, beast is right next to us, looming menacingly over me. Stopped right in front of us. Why is it looking at us? Nekone, please get behind me. I want to make a nice meal, you know? I recommend something with a little more fat. Curious as to why Koan ran from home. We will hear about it. Oh, wait, stop pushing me. And I'm definitely not fat. Damn. Suddenly the back of the beast seems to bulge up. Huh? It's a girl. Over the frizzy fur, a girl pokes her head out. She got so pretty. Even my fear disappears in surprise. Oh my god. She is beautiful after one of the wings. But she feels a little more approachable. Different kind of charm. More mysterious. Very cute. Goddamn. Retro Soldier was a small, furry, white creature. Wait, why is she staring at me? Hi there. Give her a friendly smile, but the beast and the girl continue to stare at me. It's a little weird. Then realize I'm holding on to Koan's hand. Look around to see Koan shrinking back, guilty expression on her face for some reason. What the hell's going on? She approves. Huh? Did she just smile at me? Just as I think that, the beast suddenly turns its huge head around. I can figure out breathing behind her smile. The massive feline is already prowling away, moving down the street. Eventually, its enormous figure disappears from my line of sight. I guess I want to jump at her. Ah! She cute. She's adorbs. That girl. Bubble silent pops and the crowd begins murmuring again. What was that? What was that? That thing was huge! He was chunky! Do you think just wander freely in the lands across the street? Nah, he one of kind. Just kind of sad in a way. Like I see my kid after a whole time skip park. Essentially. They should be in like their 20s or 30s now. That's... woof. The crowd's gone from being mesmerized by the winged woman's beauty to the sudden uproar. Koan sees the fate with a sigh as she slowly sags to the ground. Discord, huh? Seems like they have a kind of big deal. Let me have tea with my kid, Koan. Am I supposed to be the one guarding them? Shut the fuck up. Oi, calm down now. It's fine. Don't worry. Koan can't get away even if she wants to. I can't imagine what we have to deal with. It's not fine. It's fine. Mokuru smelled the scent And they saw. They know. Oh, Zamiko, where the hell did you go? There were days after the Tusco ambassadors arrived in the Imperial Cloister. Just as Ukon observed, we stick to our main day jobs while we absorb the Tusco ambassadors each day. My daughter showed up and she sighed. She ran away from home. It's fine. She's in her rebellious phase. However, ever since we took the job, Cohen's always find some excuse to go work on something else. Needless to say, it falls to me to pick up her slack. Well, on the bright side, the ambassador themselves seem pretty good-natured. Even though we're basically their minions, they don't treat us with contempt or overwork us. But since they're all such hard workers, I feel bad we're not working just as hard as them. Didn't get a proper lunch today because of that. I haven't caught a glimpse of those beauties from the procession. Must be holed up in the back rooms. This job gets no perks at all. This sucks. Man, I'm hungry. Maybe I'll grab something from the kitchen real quick before I head to my room. Hmm? What the? Confronted with butt. I mean, half a woman's body stuck in the kitchen window. She's swinging around like she's struggling to move. She tried to climb through, but got stuck. Thump. With that, the butt, the attached pressure slipped out the window. Good haul. I see things don't change. Woman before me cradled with an armful of puffs, which she popped into her mouth one by one. She hasn't changed. Oh. Stare at each other in silence. A couple seconds tick by. Those are our puffs. No. Nom 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 nom. With the puffs begin to disappear at lightning speed. Hey, wait, that was supposed to be our snack for today. And with that, the final one disappeared into the woman's mouth. What are you talking about? Do you think we can really talk your way out of this with all that condensed all over your face? But you hear a woman sticks out her tongue to lap out the remnant. She can. It sounds alluring in theory, but it's not the most attractive thing I've ever seen. Evidence disposed of. She just blatantly got rid of all the evidence while standing right here in front of her. She suddenly approaches me and put her face right next to my collar. What are you? Found her. Huh? Where's Ku? Ku? What the fresh hell is a Ku? She'll do it again. You smell like Ku. Smell like? I don't know what she means by Ku in the first place. I don't know any... Oh. Excuse me, I must pass behind you. Oh, okay. Or I could get a polite warning as she passes me. Stuffed with stacked trays of meals on them. Oops, my bad. No need to apologize. Excuse me. A worker peeks out from behind the tray with a small nod of deference. Awkward. She freezes. Toka, how did you not know they're staying here? Tokaru, Lau, and Tokareru. They kind of did. I think in one of the previous episodes, like I think maybe 2 episodes ago, like 2 streams ago, they talked about how they went traveling the world and then they decided to just set up shop here without anybody really knowing. Well, Otari knows, but they kidnapped her. Started a hot spring, but they didn't really... Aru? Alright. The worker quickly hides behind the trays. The woman called Aru leans over to peek at the tray. Worker plants herself to the wall and slowly tries to leave while hidden behind the trays. Aru stands in front of the worker and crouches down to look from below the trays. Immediately, the worker shifts to the opposite wall. This Aru, in turn, blocks her way by continually shuffling her along her back and sides. What are you doing? Please do not look upon me. Not like this. Worker falls to the ground with her hands over her head, groaning something. Aru responds only with a tilt of her head, looking down at her with a puzzled expression. Damn. What the hell are these two doing? Oh, Toka wants to maintain her image as a powerful, cool warrior. I don't really get it. But I can tell getting involved in this would be a huge hassle. Better let the sleeping dogs lie. Not sure what all this means, but staying here will do me no good, so I take the opportunity for an exit. Last time Aru saw Toka as a warrior by Hakuro. And Haku was, nah, that is too awkward for me. I'm walking, I'm ducking, bruh. Here's my chance to get food. When the hell was that just now? Felt kind of familiar. That was the ambassador, my man. She was one of the beauties from Tusker. Hakuruo said, fuck this. What's she doing by Hakuro Kaku? What did she mean by ku? I'm hungry. I don't have time. Choice of snack I got. I'll wait till dinner. You know what they say, the secret to a good health is a good, nice bath, good drink, and a long I see she's back to her old outfit again. Too many hakus, my man. Oi. Ah. I don't think she fits in that dress anymore. Who the... Pull back the sheets and reveal a unfamiliar woman lying spread-eagled with belly bared. This is my room, right? Why the hell is someone I've never seen? Wait a minute. Maybe I have seen it. Must be one of the other two beauties. Wait, come here the fuck. Does she make a habit of just sleeping in random people's beds? That's kind of... Scratches her exposed stomach, blissfully oblivious that she's... My lady! She's gorgeous, alright, but I don't know. This is the second time Haku's had this happen. Being a beautiful woman sleeping like this is a little, you know, disappointing. What do? Do I wake her up? Boing. Disappointing to say this, she's still gorgeous, and the way she's breathing is accentuating her assets. I hesitate, I'm not sure what to do. Disappointing beauty. As I stand there tittering, the disappointing yet beautiful woman's eyes fluttered and slowly opened. Good, she's awake. Welcome back, Ku. Ku-chan? This Ku person again, I puzzle over this. She sits up properly, rubbing her eyes. What took you so long, Ku? I've been waiting this whole time. You traveled so far away from us. Didn't even send any letters, and I was so worried. Huh? Miss... Uncle. She then blinks several times and stares carefully at me. Why aren't you Ku? That's kind of a hard question to answer. I should be asking you questions. What are you? Why are you in my room? Huh? That's my bed you're sitting in right now. This is in Ku's room? I don't know who this Ku is. Look, oh, this Haku doesn't look anything like the other. They have similar hair, and I believe Koan gave him Hakuro's old clothes. And it's been described that the two share a similar aura, but that's about it. Appearance-wise, Hakuro has blue hair. His eyes are clearly like blue eyes as well, if I remember correctly. I don't know who my name sure is Helen Ku, I can tell you that much. I'm sure I tracked Ku's presence to here. Would have thought the ambassadors of Cusco would show up here. How do you know about that? They both had like different auras. You got quite a lot of tension during the processions, I'm sure anyone will know. So I'm guessing one of the things that they mentioned that due to Haku's hairstyle, they both look very similar from the back. I thought she might have been some operative using the ambassador's title at the front. I guess not. Or is she acting like this to fool me? Is this just a part of her genius master? I will stop you right there, my boy. Camu and Aru do not have that. Maybe I should call for somebody. What do I do? Well, get thought about this. Guess I have no choice. He's trying the invincibility spell. There's a reason they sent him, probably. She's fading. She's fading! And she failed. Good. Damn it. Huh? Yeah! Damn. What in the... Phew, that should do it. Say goodbye to the clueless cameo before. See? I can cast an invisibility spell perfectly. She has earned the title of Disappointing Beauty well. Invisibility? Can you by any chance see me? I don't really get what's going on, but yeah, I see you. Yeah, this cameo, alright. She'd had 17 years to clean up her act, and she still acts like she did all those years ago. Well, it's heartwarming. It's also kind of sad. Well, why? I've never been spotted with this before. If they find out I'd be in big trouble. Why is she holding her hand and molding like this? Thought this might have been an act, but I'm starting to think I don't have to worry about anything. Fine, that's the case. Yeah! Poke. My eyes! Wait, what? Well, she went straight low tech and went for the eyeballs, bro. I need a koan. I need a medic. What the hell is that? Eek. I need those. Now she's back. It's looking more disappointing to look at it, bro. Get it off. Get it off. Looks like Karun has wrapped itself all around her. That's rare. It's not often Karun will take a liking to someone like that. Looks like I'm in a real good mood. Must like you. I don't want it to like me this much. I've never seen anything like it before. I just gave it a snack. Oh well, there you go. Not gonna do you any harm, so you don't have to worry about it. Oh, I want it off. Find a way, she's bound. I was too risky anyways. Can't let anyone see her like this. But man, just look at them. Ah, slime CG. Ah, octopus CG. A classic. I managed to separate her and Karun. I turned to a teary-eyed woman with questions. So you came here looking for someone? Came here looking for Ku. Don't know how I made a mistake like this. Camus. Miss Camus, right? Why? So why do you think this Ku person was in my room? Scent? And power waves? Power waves? How do I explain it? It's like a presence. Radiance singular to one person. Like an aura, sort of. This room was so close. So I thought this was her room. I don't get it. So this Ku you keep on talking about is a girl then? Yep, she's the cutest thing in the whole world. I think I know someone who might be. I mean, nickname like Ku definitely narrows it down. Clearly, she's pretty and cute and a good girl. Ah, for fuck's sake. Right? Her hair is beautiful and silky and she smells good when I hug her. And her voice rings out like a beautiful chime. I love to hear her call out, sister. But the best part is her tail. I call it the prettiest in the three lands. Thought I had a gas burger. It makes them sound like a completely different person. This Ku person's full name be Kuan? Yep, that's absolutely right. Wrong. Which is it? Who's this Kuan person? I don't know. I've never heard of someone like this before. When your poker face is that bad, it's the same as Flower saying yes. Still, she must have a reason. In any case, judging by how you talk about her, you must be really close with Kuan. Of course, Ku is everybody's little sister. And so there's the little sister of someone with enough clout to be an ambassador, huh? Got a feeling she has some kind of noble background, but that's not fair. That was a trick question. I don't know if we call that a trick question, my lady. She comes off kind of cute, not just have her looks, but her personality too. Probably not blood related to Koa, but I can see the similarities. Guess they really are sisters. Uncle? Uncle? There's nothing out of that. She mistake me for someone else? I don't think I'm old enough to be freaking uncle. Kami, did you find Ku? Aru. Wait, where's Ku? You came here by mistake too, didn't you? Doesn't look like Ku's here. I can smell Ku's scent here. Oh no, Araru has developed Mokru's smelling powers. Why'd they send these two? Why did they send these two? All three and freaking... Who else was left? Benoe would have been much more, you know, ambassador-like. Well then again, maybe not Benoe, since he's a military general, they probably can't send him away. Kuro will probably be a terrible choice. Oboro, as the head honcho currently, will probably be a bad choice as well. Maybe Dora and Gua? Fucking spiky hair guy. The twins? Maybe the twins could have been pretty good. Don't know why either, but this person here seems suspicious. He might know something about it. They have so many options. Nope, but they decided to pick these two. That somehow never matured in the time skip. Again, heartwarming, but disappointing, I want to say. Disappointing but beautiful Camus. Stares directly at me as she says this. Yeah, I'm the suspicious character in this situation. Guess I do know her. She's kind of taking care of me. I owe my life to Koan. Oh, your life? Did Koan say your life? Yeah, when I was left out in the wilderness to die, Koan found me and let me come along with her. Wait, does that mean you're living together with Ku? Standing by each other through thick and thin? Something about that seems off, but I guess, loosely speaking, that's not wrong? So you two live together. So the reason I can sense Q so much here is... Oh no. Oh no. Hold on. I'm getting a feeling you're misunderstanding the situation. Hee man up. You can't wriggle out of this. I sense Q's waves everywhere in here. You smell like Q. Took my wave to my nose to take a whiff. Don't tell me he seeped in or something. Love has finally blossomed for Q. Smack. Oh, I don't know if I feel happy or sad about all this. I'm telling you, our relationship isn't like that. Why are you so happy about it anyways? Cool, I'm really like your sister. Wouldn't you be more protective? I mean, I'm just some smuck. Ku's happy. Haku absolutely gives 0 fucks. Ku is happy, that's all that matters. Besides, Ku's standards for men were way too high. She'd ignore every single person that tried to make a move on her. That's why, wait a minute. Her standards are so high. So why him? Damn! God damn, that's an astro finish right there, like, fuck. They're staring at me. That's why it's all mumbling. Some prefer nettles. Rude. As we talk to one called Aru, picks the perfect ear sound waves in the air. Something wrong, Aru? Ku's back. Oh really, you're right. Could they really tell from the scent? Haku just absolutely get 0 fucks. I hear and listen to the close footfall and creaks at the floor. Someone's coming down the hallway. Kami, hide! Aru dives into my bed and Kami hurriedly follows her. It's so cramped. Bear it. I'm a burrow under the blankets. I guess it's better than that fishy smell earlier. Has it occurred to either of you that I could just tell Kuon? No telling. Yeah, no telling. Fine, I'll keep my mouth shut. Damn. Guess I might as well keep this farce going. Guess with resigned acceptance crossed my mind, the door to my room slides open, Haki to homie. Oh, you were already back. Yeah, that reminds me. Quit it going off on your own. Thanks to you, I had one hell of a day. Sorry. I had some business I need to take care of. I've been working all day. I'm exhausted. Hey, Haku, would you do that for me? That? Yeah, that. Go on, take the feet. Rolling up the bottom where close to reveal her legs. Whoa. Cool. She thought about it? I kept hearing things. Feel two sets of eyes keenly staring at me from below the blankets. Usually Kuon's picks on these kind of things really fast, but... So would you? Kuon looks pretty exhausted, sticks her legs out in front of her towards me. Oh, she wanted me to massage her legs like before? Well, I guess that. Bruh, no. Bruh, no. Oh, I've never seen I think I said Ku laid so laid back in a while. I could hear you guys, you know. Oh. Right there. Those two are just so stupid. I'm so sad. It's kind of embarrassing knowing I'm being watched. Continue to follow Kuon's request, massaging down her legs. Whoa. I never thought I'd see the day Ku would let a man touch her legs like that. Massage. Is that enough for you? But that was only a light massage. Do the soles of my feet too. I like it a little rougher. Rougher? That sounds a little nut. Oi! Shut up, you two! I don't know, I can massage harder. I put all my strength into this, and that's barely enough as it is. Alright, fine, is this good? Oh, there. Haku, you're so good at this. Kuon. Strangely affectionate tone to her voice. Her tail slinks on around my eyes, urging me on. You grind a little harder, you know? Don't be afraid to go too deep. I need an adult. Ku's all grown up now. She's making the face of an adult. Awkward. Oh goddammit, would you two stop hiding and come out already? I can't take any more of that and ripped off the blanket covering the two. On one hand, Haku decided to stop being a homie. On the other hand, I totally get it. That was getting too awkward for my taste. I also need. Shit, Haku isn't right. Eek. Huh? The Monkoan sees the two hiding under the blanket. Her relaxed expression immediately shifts. Noah! My arm! She yells in surprise. Her tail tightens into a death grip around my arm. It hurts. Come on, let go. Ah, it's gonna break. Why are you here? When did... Looks like you found out though. It's been a while, Ku. Don't you, it's been a while, me. Come on, your tail. My arm. I don't think it's supposed to bend like that. Don't, no hangi me. Please. My arm. Why does Haku get the brunt end? I'm sorry to have lost my composure like that. So Haku, are they your acquaintances? You two clearly know each other. Stop it. Ku, I think he figured it out by now, so there's no point of trying to play dumb. I need to get a new arm. Shit, maybe he can get one of those robot ones. I'm sure I don't know what you mean, I think. I think I've ever seen you make a face like that in a while. I'm glad. Would you stop? You're embarrassing me. I mean, I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, Ku, you were so cute and honest about your feelings back then, but things changed. You should trust us. I'm getting a lot of flashbacks to the times I trusted you, and it ended up terrible for me. So tell me about him. You're going to introduce me to your man, right, Ku? It's not my man. Can't even imagine how'd you get the impression. My relationship with Haku isn't. I want to see that honest low Ku one more time. I'm always honest. After that, her tale of Ku's first grocery stopping, but she got lost and wet herself. Ku's rebellion stage when she ran away from home. She came back at sunset because she was hungry. Time Ku had a nightmare and ran all over the house crying, and wetting herself, and more. I told you undefeated. After undefeated, Korra's embarrassing past was revealed to me. Haku's about to die. That aside, my arm is still bending the wrong way. It'd be great if someone could fix that. And for some reason, Haku isn't screaming in pain right now. Respect. Poor Korra. It's getting cold. I finished my shift from night patrol and walked down the back alleys of the Imperial capital. Even the busiest areas in town are completely deserted in the middle of the night like this. God, I can use a snack. Fortunately, I told the others I won't be needing dinner, so I'll be getting back late. It's gonna be lonely eating by myself after getting back. I walked out. Think to myself, I see a store that still has lights on. I check the contents in my wallet and make sure I got enough to treat myself. Homie just got his arm reconstructed. Might as well drop it for a drink. Welcome. Oh, hey there! There aren't any customers aside from me, so I grab a random table and sit down. Ah, so I'm a regular. So Haku's a regular here, huh? God, I've made so many saves. I guess one drink for starters and something on the side to eat. Gotcha. One random plate coming up. A bottle and some salted fish are immediately placed on my table. Enjoy the taste of a hot iron drink after work, wondering what else to order. One on cold good on cold nights. Some simmered fish and shellfish too. Might be expensive, but... Excuse me? May we share this table with you? It's our boys. They're still young looking, my god. Time has not... They still cute. They are. I almost spit out my drink. I see the same faces on both sides of me. Twin girls. Or maybe boys? They both have that very adorable features anyway. Ah, Haku has the sense. Yeah, I don't really mind. As soon as I'm answering, I realize all the other tables are open. Are you sure you wouldn't prefer to? Before I can finish, the two have seated themselves on the other side of my table. Young master, please, over here. It's time for our young master. Breathe in now. You're gonna need to brace yourself. Oh, reappear. Between them sits a slim man with piercing bear, seated directly opposite of me. The one and only. A little hard to say no at this point. No. The fuck? He grew a moustache. Isn't that a beautiful moustache? Why? He wanted to look dignified. So he grew a moustache. Why the fuck? Dude. Clearly, Dory and Gura. This young master there just sits there quietly, looking sultry. Surly. I guess the two boys work for him then. Don't I want to know if I called him young. He's pretty built though. My man went to the gym. They get a thick kick out of this. Clean clothes, if he's traveling, I guess he's the heir of some kind of merchant prince. But he's got this air of aggression to him, maybe from a warrior house. Are there his squires? Yeah, something like that. Anyway, why the hell is he staring at me like that? Definitely doesn't want to look like he's in a good mood. Apologies. The master's often like this. Please don't let it bother you. Probably something wrong if he's always like this. Damn, Haku with a reed. Haku's got them reeds. Even Hakuro didn't know that, couldn't guess that Dory and Gura were boys. Well, whatever. Not like I'll see them again. Let's down here with him for now. Welcome, friend of yours? No, we literally just met. We requested to share a table. We've just arrived in the Imperial capital and wish to talk with one of the locals here. I get the feeling one of you is in the mood to chat. Okay then, what will it be? We're not very familiar with the menu. May we simply trust in your judgment? If you don't mind, can you bring out your recommendations? Oh, and money is no object. Want to taste swanky? Our true connoisseur enjoys the challenge of finding the best drink and food on limited funds. Would you like to join us? Of course, we'll cover the entirety of the bill. Fuck class, I'm getting money. I pretend to take a slow drink and I hastily review my options. Free food is the best kind of food. If they're rich, I might get some real delicacies. At the same time, I feel like these... I'm so disappointed. Why are you disappointed? Is that bro? He's matured. Grown wise to the world. It's funny, but the point is the overall dude that's doing so. I feel like these guys might spell trouble for me. If I think one of the boys signals over to the kitchen, the pub owner comes out with 4 more bottles. I still have enough to... A small token of our friendship. Please, no need to hesitate. I'm quick to know how to sway a drinker. If there's no get out of this wine as I join their little feast. A toast then. To our new found friendship. Delicious. Almost tastes like a juice of some kind. Can't find something like this in our country. Decent at best. The boys seem impressed, but the master seems to hold quite the opposite sentiment. Young master, I thought this was your current favorite. I think it'd be best to be honest about your feelings. Don't know what you're talking about. Nothing can beat the drinks from our homeland. Ah. True, but this one's not quite as strong. We're drunk more smoothly. Not to mention, there's much less danger of becoming inebriated to the point of being sick. It's just something indulgent. There's no better or worse, just different preferences. The man glared at me after I offered my perspective. You've got quite the mouth on you. Oh wait, that's the tone's fault. At least I complain. Maybe he agrees with me. Seems like he's got a passion for his homeland of his. Wonder where he's from. Wonder if I should ask about it, but it might be rude of me to pry with someone who just met. Sure, they'll tell me if they want to. Here we are. Numerous fresh entries and dishes are placed across the table. Center is a large plate with a mom filled with multitudes of meat and filling for it. This looks fancy. Makes you realize how much variety there is, truly, when it's laid out before you. So you use this to wrap other things, then eat that. Twins down the table, reminded me the first time when I saw this stuff. Guess everybody tends to act the same when they encounter food from a foreign land. If you like, we could wrap this for you. Please let us know if there's anything you don't like. You are busily help my food and complete things like this. You've been doing work like this for years. By the way, a certain other set of twins. They're different, but similar. Kinda feels weird. Kinda jerky. So you wrap it like this, and here, please enjoy. Thanks. Here, young master, one for you as well. Man silently takes him, begins to eat. As the young master here doesn't seem inclined to chat, decides to ask the twins instead. What kind of stuff do you eat normally in your country? In our homeland, most of our meals center around Mororo. Mororo? I heard that before. It's a type of fruit tuber that swells up. It's staple food where we come from. We steam it, roast it, grind it, and mix it with other things. They're kind of like potato. It's quite interesting to see how other lands have different customs for food. This country, because the non-wraps are used, most dishes are roasted with low moisture. In our case, we eat with moro. Stewed and simmered dishes are more common. The food here is very delicious, I must say. Right, it goes well with these drinks. Oh, the food in our homeland is far better than ours this country. Oh, bro, chill. Tuscarora is a great place, but the fact that he seems to clean his plate isn't helping his case. God, his tsundere ways have never changed. And Master, why can't you be a little more honest and give praise where it's due? You're wolfing down those wraps rather intently. Now here's some of the rarest of delicacies. The next dish brought out seems to be roasted fish cut directly open. As the plate begins to touch the table, a very distinct smell begins wafting up from it. It's not something I serve often, but since you're a traveler from far-off lands, you should give it a try. The young master wrinkles his head, at the smell. Does this store regularly serve their customers rotten fish? This here is called kusayan. It smells a bit strange, I grant you, but I guarantee it tastes fine. He slowly lifts it to his mouth, a grimace with intense scent of fermentation. You take it. Draws a piece on my plate like scraps for an animal. You mustn't be rude. The plate, and he quickly returned to the young master's plate. Brings the piece to his mouth, takes a sniff and swallows. That's a natural reaction. I was the same way when I first tried it. Pops, give me a warm one, in a large bottle. Gotcha, right away. Warm sake? Really nice with the kusayan. That sounds good. Would you mind if we join us, you? Pardon me, sir. Could we get 3 cups? Sure thing. 3 of us are enjoying the kusayan, and the one guy sulking and glaring at it. Doing the warm sake is borne out important in each of our 3 cups. Would you please teach us the correct way to eat this? If you don't mind. Oh, there's not much to teach. Watch this, I cut apart the kusayan paste and pop a small one into my mouth. Watch. Then you take a quick drink of the hot sake. The sake envelops the powerful flavor of the kusayan, giving a rich and familiar taste. Ah, that's good. After hearing my comment, the young master stares at me as though I'm some kind of monster. You're right. The smell blends in the sake and makes it very flavorful. Young master, you should try it too. It's very good. God damn it, Oboro. Come on, young master. And now's the time to prove yourself. Let them cheering as he glares at Kusayan finally. I can't eat this. Young master. This time looks like some kind of contest to relax and want to drink. Oboro is picky as ever. Oh no. And he's a lightweight as usual. As we continue to drink, I get to know him a little more. We like traveling incognito with merchants. They can't openly sightsee, so they ask me a lot. 2 boys are very polite and give proper and measured response to everything I say. They're easy to talk to. I end up talking for a long time about everything that's happened to me. So yeah, here I am now. That's quite the story. I think someone will find you as you lay unconscious. You are very lucky indeed. Maybe it was fate more than luck. Anyway, thanks to that, I can sit here and enjoy a nice drink. I see. So she's your savior and not your lover then. Ah, so this is what it's all about. I'm sure I made that very clear, yeah. I see. Well, I should have expected as much. Bruh. You know, it seems to be high in spirits and finish his cup with a single cup. You know what? You're cool with me, bro. His cheeks look flushed and his eyes are looking kind of droopy. I think he drank that much, has he? The young master hasn't refilled his cup even. Damn. I must say though, the view of the imperial capital is most impressive, to say the least. Indeed, they are most upon you. Title of the ancient city. He's our meme lord, the meme king. He roasts himself. I can feel the weight of his long history. And the women here are so beautiful. Yeah, I certainly envy them. Guess you can say that. Wait a minute, I'm not sure what that last part is supposed to mean. Oh, I certainly envy them. Oh, well, I mean, those two are in the natural pursuit of beauty, I suppose. The master gives a proud grin and speaks. My daughter is far more beautiful. And here we go. You have a daughter? That catches me off guard. I can't help myself from exclaiming. Do you wish to hear about her? That's fine. I shall tell you. My daughter is the most perfect daughter a father could ask for. For one, her grace is unmatched, her looks unparalleled, and her charm is without compare. I think that was 3, not 1. Second, she was born with a dignified aura of the mystic quality bordering on the ethereal. Your daughter, his daughter. The guy completely ignores my retort and continues on in a frenzy of paternal pride. Rulu? What do you mean, Rulu? You think he's Rulu's dad? Nah, Rulu is from from Yamato. Yes, I know you did not just slam Eru. He's speaking about his daughter, my man. Even flowers. Oh, yeah, he did. I guess he did indirectly slam Eru in the face. Yeah, I want to know. Your flowers hides himself in shame, and the moon retreats to hide his face in the clouds. My daughter defines stunning beauty. So the conversation becomes all about the guy's daughter. More accurate, he just won't stop talking. Its sweet and pure beauty leaves one in awe. He is graceful yet delicate, sophisticated yet full of warmth. I mean, Rulu could be his daughter. Nah, we already met Rulu's dad, though. We'll get to meet her more in the next game. She has a kind heart and is very considerate of others, but has the courage to be bold when she must. I will listen to a stranger brag about a daughter I've never met. Nothing so short of torture. Just might be exaggerating a bit. He's only talking about one daughter, right? Yes, as far as I know. Oi, pipe down and listen when I'm talking about my daughter. Well, look, even when she was young, it was clear as day that her charm was unrivaled. Her small smile melted everyone's heart. There was time I thought, surely this must be the work of some bewitching spell. Where's my smile? I guess I have to sit and take this. Shouldn't have to let them bring reviving drinks. My instincts were right, but I wasn't quick enough. Listening to the stoning fodder about her for an hour, and the flood of praise finally winds down. And lastly, she cares for her father very much. Yes, young master. Their faces. Oh no, they're frowning. Gotta catch the twins rolling their eyes at this. And the one-man show finally grabs still holler, give a thought and turn back on my drink. Looks like this guy can't hold his liquor. He looks pretty wasted already. You know this nation's drinks aren't bad, but they feel weak. I'm hardly affected at all. Man was down by 1 cup. Exactly the type of thing a lightweight says to try to show off. If you're gonna be okay, you want something stronger, why don't you drink some of that? Gesture unthinkingly towards the drinks the twins have. That might not. Where is he? I didn't know they had such drinks. Barkeep, bring me something stronger. That master may not be able to buck his talk. The 2 boys look at him, clearly uncertain. Both of them used to being able to stop him before him drinking more than he can handle. Oh well, looks like one small push would knock him out anyways. Here you go. It's like the owner brings out a bottle of Usha, one of the harder spirits. The man's cup is filled with amber-colored liquid. Young master, the liquid looks quite strong. It would be best if you drank it slowly and savored the flavor. Who do you think I am? I am not a man to be laid low by mere alcohol. Oh. Checkmate. This punctuates his bold exclamation. He downs the contents in 1 gulp. You challenge me, but I'm not conquered so easily. Not so easy. Oh, not so easy. What's that? Shoiji? Motor functions declining quickly. His eyes look unfocused, but I doubt he's sleeping anytime soon. Give me another. Another! You know, I was my typing. Come on. Now another! Gonna hold that L. Wherever bro, you have to put out, that's enough. That's what told you not to do it. No, this does not look good. I'm gonna use the restroom. Quickly get out of my seat to try to perfect it, but hold your pal. Where'd you think you're going? I haven't finished talking yet. Can't get away now. You drink too. We don't need any of them formalities. You're doing formalities out the window. Right out. Show me. A drink. Drink it all! Flash with more alcohol into my cup. Oh, this guy, the rowdy drunk. Look at the two attendants for help. We are deeply sorry, but you no longer have a choice. To be fair, Haku kinda caused this. My daughter. She showed up so beautiful and so kind. And becomes Act 2 of the daughter monologues. Her mother. Not a strong body, she died just after birth. That's why I gave my girl a name means longevity. Don't know. Maybe that's why she was such a boisterous little girl. Suppose she still needs to work on that. And now she's wandering off all on her own. I tell her to come home, but she don't listen. They say a child, right? A child don't understand how much their parents care about him. Now I'm crying the club. So you know who her mother is, huh? I just want to be by her side until you go. No, I'm just being shellfish. I want her to lead a long, healthy life. Being with her is like seeing her mother happy again. Beautiful. I'm getting fair now. Feel free. Just like her mother. She looks just so much like her mother. Fuck these videos. Fuck you, Oral. His weathered face crinkled as tears began streaming down his cheeks. Great, he's a weekly drunk as well. You know, when I first played this and saw Obro break down, it was such a long time ago since I played the first game, but now that the pain wasn't as hard. But now that the pain is fresh again, it's like, I feel you, my man. God damn it. If I hadn't fallen on the table. But it hurts. This does hurt. Silence falls on the table as though they enveloped the man's anguish wailing. It hurts. By coming out between the sobs, the mother passed on. His pain and sorrow feel genuine. That's why I can't think of anything to say to him. It's a lot heavier than the usual drunken rabbit. I'm not asking for much. I don't want her to come back against their will. I just want her to grow up healthy and happy. That's all. That's all I really want. Our bro. Our bro's always gonna be our bro, my man. Cool. Go on. Jesus! For a moment, the man's head sagged at the table and began to snore loudly. Damn. When this guy gets drunk, he goes through the whole spectrum of emotions. Young master, you shouldn't be sleeping here. Why are you two smiling? Let's head back to the inn. Owner, we thank you for the meal. I just asked one thing. Yes, what is it? That last part. Yes? You know what? Never mind. Can't bring myself to ask. After this went thoroughly handled the bill, they politely stand before me to say their goodbyes. We thank you for joining us tonight. We apologize for having caused such a fuss. I hope our paths cross again. They thank me and track away the drunk master in a fashion that seems all too familiar to them. And so the storm passes. Fucking Utawarerumono. Yeah? It's our man came here just to drop in. He decided to dump them fuels on me. He just like was carrying a box of them, walked right up to us, and dumped it on our heads. It's like, here, you want to see me again in my mustache? There you go. That's what you get for laughing. Fuck off. Give a small sigh of silence and the night returns to the pub, right? Wonder what that was all about. I hate it here. You love it. You told me you wanted more of this. This is what you came for. Don't feel like heading home immediately, though. Right, one tipped over cups and poured myself a drink from one of the bottles, yet not empty. I'm home. Think I felt someone here, so I make my presence known. And just like that, Cohen's waiting. A job well done, I suppose. Still awake? Thought you might be hungry, so I made a little snack. You want some? See a bowl of stew, still steaming invitingly. She must have just heated up when she noticed I come back. Yeah, I think I'll have some. Thanks to that drunk, I got too distracted to have a proper meal. Here you go. Thanks. Pick up the bowl, it's warm, comforting, so job well done. I didn't even do. No, Haku was doing a late night patrol, so late that he wasn't even gonna get dinner. That's why I stopped by the restaurant. A light fish broth with plain veggies. How did it taste? It's good. Cora looks over at me, a gentle expression on her face. So I find myself staring into her eyes. Something the matter? No, it's nothing. Okay? Wanted to ask her something, but I stopped myself. So we passed the time in comfortable, companionable peace that I grew so used to. What's up next? Oh god. Try to stifle a yawn and I scratch my side. I feel that. You're real shame the plot killed that feeling. Cute. Don't worry. The plot won't kill your feelings. It'll just make things hurt. I was just planning on lying down for a bit after eating, but I guess I fell asleep. Guess I've been pretty busy keeping an eye on those 2 score ambassadors for Utawarerumono. This morning seems more peaceful than most, while judging by the sun's height, it's almost noon. If I remember right, the 2 score folks have a meeting with the court officials in an inspection. So I was like, Uru and Sarana has some related business, so I have time alone for a change. Thanks for that, for once I have nothing to do but take it easy. Yamato seems pretty anxious about this whole thing, but 2 score's guests are totally unruffled. Mine's just to Tosco's ambassadors, the 2 gorgeous women as I leave my room. Not like they're here more of a sightseeing than diplomacy. They say neighboring countries are your most likely enemies, but if they have ulterior motives, I can't tell. Of course, worrying about that stuff is up to the bigwigs, not my job. More importantly, I should figure out how to spend my days off. So take a bath first, maybe drink with lunch. Maybe better to meet up the owner of this place. Start making my ways towards the bath, why I think. Oh no. Excuse me. Excuse. Just as I walk past the front door, a very energetic voice echoes through the hall. Turn around and see those beautiful yet disappointing, the 2 score ambassadors. Mar. Araru and Kamyu content. Haku-chan. Good morning, Haku. We meet again. Hey you. We come to hang out. What the hell are you 2 doing here? Well, we came here to have fun, silly. Aren't you supposed to be in some important meetings with our people? Well, it seemed kind of boring, so we decided to come here instead. Your nonchalantness leaves me speechless. You ditched the meeting because of that? Should be fine, right? I mean, we're here in the first place so we can all get along. Damn. Blowing off meetings. You think skipping that meeting will be counterproductive for what you came here to do? How the hell are they ambassadors? This is a joke. How does 2 score function with people like this in power? With raw power and might. These 2 could crush half the army. Well, you see here, Luigi. Everyone here had a tiger who's pretty much a living, walking tank. And Kamyu here can pretty much blow up half the city. It's fine, we left doubles in our place. Kami's abilities to leave body doubles is unmatched in 2 score. That's right. It's an amazing doll. It responds to questions. They even do a lot of little tasks. Revenge that Balu. Exactly. And she learned how to make shikigami. Even Munto will say, if we have this, then there's no need to keep you here, princess. He even praised me. He said, you must have gone through quite the effort to manage this. Shivered. I'm pretty damn sure that would come from her aspiration, not pride. She spent so long that she managed to make a clone of herself that's able to answer questions. Besides, I'd rather see the people of this nation with my own eyes than sit away from meetings. So am I gonna have to show you around the capital? No wonder you're Ku's favorite. But I'd rather see the people than get stuck in talks with the officials. Should probably report this to Oshito just in case. But could you go find Ku for us? Guess I'm not the only one who has to be their tour guide. Sure, hold on a bit. Could you wait just a moment? Do you think it's okay? Ku didn't look too happy to see us. She looked pretty grippy last time. Oh, so you noticed. She's been so cool to us recently. Do you think she doesn't like us? Do you think she's annoyed with us or trying to follow her around when she doesn't like us? I wouldn't say she doesn't like you, more like she doesn't know how to act in front of you. At a certain age, it's awkward for anyone to talk to an older sibling who knows you so well. If she really doesn't like you, she wouldn't have been doing the happy tail wag thing, huh, would she? Yeah, you're right. It hurts. Yeah, I'm sure you're right. I'm sure she still likes us. Oh, Kami's still insecure, huh? Though she was almost in tears by the end of last time. I say she's pretty close to hating you. Yeah. What? You can only tell bedwetting stories about somebody in front of them before they start kinda... Mario, this guy's so mean! Go on, you here? You got guests. Are you really not here? Go on. No answer. Not Mokoru. Not Mokoru. Sounds like someone's inside. I'm coming in. I enter the room with the amount of blankets on our bed. Go on, you got guests. Talk to a couple of linens. There's no reply at first, but I hear a tired voice from inside. Tell them I'm running errands, and I'm currently not here. So you want me to tell them you said that? I sat near the lamp and peered into the blanket nest. Colin looks like a turtle in a shell, but she might be a little peeked out of the blanket. It's my sisters, isn't it? Yep, the dynamic duo. Why would they come now? Thought they were supposed to be at a meeting. I'm sure you understand the reason much better than I would, right? Colin slowly disentangles herself from the bedding. Those two never considered my feelings. You angry at them or something? Suppose I won't say I'm angry at them. Just don't know how to act in front of them. You were on the verge of tears the last time you were all together. Seems a little grumpy, but at the same time there's a hint of bashfulness as well. If you really don't want to see them, I can come up with some excuse for them. What will it be? I'm not saying I don't want to see them. Just... Well, blushes continues. I don't know what to do about them. They're overprotective. Overprotective, huh? Yes, my sisters are just far too overprotective of me. Colin shuffles closer as though she's waiting for a chance to let this out. They have opinions on everything I do. They ask if I need to use the restroom before bed. At this age, they tell me I have to study, or that I shouldn't explore ruins because it's dangerous. Of course, I'm grateful to my sisters. They treated me like family ever since I was young. But I'm not a child anymore. So does that mean you want them to leave? That's... For a moment, Koan seems to me I lost her words. As soon as she knows it's my gay, she quickly turns away. Yes. Have them leave. Tell them I'm away right now. You sure? They came all this way to see you, you know? Yes, it's fine. Go on and tell them a message. As long as you're okay with that, I'll go and tell them. Where'd those two go? Did they leave? Is that true? Oh no. It's hard to believe Koan was such a cutie back then. Oh no. I wasn't expecting that. I thought Koan was a prodigy who mastered anything. But she had a side like this? Yep, Ku's a real hard worker. She cried when her lessons didn't go well. Every time I made her try harder. It was so cute. Oh, could you imagine? Could you imagine an older sibling just chatted up your friends about how you were as a kid? God, I never knew my dear sister had a side to her. I like Nova. I'm the older sibling. Oh, sweet Jesus. I said, imagine if you had another, maybe. Well, then again, they're closer to her parents. So, can you imagine your parents were sitting down with your friends and talking about the time you wet yourself? Whew, boy. Oh, I'm not shattering your image. I do like carrying you in the arbory. I'm not shattering your image of her, am I? Not at all, quite the opposite. I respect her even more now. Looks like you understand Ku's many charms, fellow comrade. Oh, can I have some more? Same. Oh, of course. Your voice is from our headquarters, so I can satisfy everyone taking care of our guests. Whenever I picture Koa begging to sleep in her sibling's bed for being afraid of the dark. It is true that in one's younger years, the slightest ambiguities become beacons of terror. Now that I recall, you were always apprehensive about the central pillar within our house. I was perfectly justified. I keep telling you, the pattern shaped like a face that could talk. It would speak to me and say things like, I'll eat you up. I swear it's true. Dear sister, I do look up to you and trust you implicitly, but talking pillar is a bit far-fetched, no? Oof, no sorry. I'm telling you, it's true. The thing spoke to me. I see. Well, I suppose there are phenomena in this world yet unexplained. You don't even believe me, do you, Ogi? Ogi sits there with a satisfied grin. I think the story behind this one is clear. Probably because creaking her to call you airhead. Nah, I'm guessing Ogi found a way to climb up inside it and start freaking his sister out just to troll her. I know I'll share my favorite story. It's about Ku having a big adventure. We have yet to share even a third of how Ku is. A big adventure? I call it Ku's Mushroom Hunt. Mushroom Hunt? Happened a while ago, back when Ku was still really small. So small, so cute. At the time, Ku was troubled little maiden. Troubled? Maiden? Yes, there's something deeply troubling Ku in those days. Something that just hits Ku on as a child. By all means, go on. I know. There's one thing that can trouble a maiden's heart, a little thing called love. Nope. That's not a bad guess, but it's something completely different. I'm just trouble Ku on, huh? You'd go and poking my nose under people's figures, but I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious. Feel a little guilty, but I can't help but listening a little more closely. Koan's gaze grows a bit distant than fond recollection. I forgot his mission. At that time, Ku still had a habit of wetting her bed, so that's when Ku decided to search for the legendary mushroom that would cure it. Specifically, the Semanurab Fusube. I'll have to help with that, and then the mouthful. I look around to see everyone unsure how to react to this revelation. I think I see why Koan had a hard time dealing with these two. I'm actually a little sorry for her. The worst part of that, they don't even mean any harm by it. I can imagine it makes them more unbearable. Here, Sarah would wet her bed. There's shock in her voice. But is that a hint of relief? Maybe it's just me. There's likely some variance in frequency, but I'm surely all children experience similar mishaps now. Would you agree, dear sister? Of course, everyone makes mistakes when they're young. That's right, there's nothing wrong about it. True, by the rate of everyone's ceremony was coming up, it was a bit of a problem. As Ku was so deeply troubled by it. Only if you have probes behind me. Fine, look around to find Koan shaking with embarrassment. Tears welling in her eyes. I thought I told you to make them leave. Well, they kind of let themselves in. What was I supposed to do? Doors open with a slam, drawing everyone's attention. Hello, sisters. No idea you were both here. Good to see you again. She had to act like nothing's wrong, but her face is stiff and she's still on the verge of tears. Oh, welcome back, Ku. We were waiting for Ku. We were all just talking about you. share your cuteness. Come over there, Koo. Sit right here. Koan happily tugged the sleeve of her story's beloved protagonist. Koan looked around to see everyone looking at her with awkward smiles. Sorry, I was too late. So we ended up guiding two of them around the Imperial capital. Look back to see what Camu and Iru were doing. Two of them look at the city and munching on the candy we brought along the way. Casually keep pace with Koan and whisper to her. You sure you're okay with this? With what? Or if these two walking around dead broad daylight? Wouldn't it be bad if someone saw them? I think it's fine. Pretty sure they're hiding their presence in some perception distorting illusion. She's one of the most powerful dermatologists of Tuskor, even if she doesn't look it. But this is all pretty sudden. You have plans on where to take them? At that, Koan only smiles confidently, continuing forward. I've already prepared a selective itinerary for just an occasion. I'll take two of them to those places. I want them to be filled with shock and awe. Aww, she prepared for this. Shock and awe, huh? So she's planning ahead for them visiting. Guess she really likes them, no matter what she says. I mutter, making sure Koan was all the time in camp here. She probably strangled me. And Koan staying all night planning out a tour. Don't know what to think out anymore. So Koo, you said you'd give us a tour. Where are we going to go? I suppose we could go first to the Imperial Theater. It's the public's most famous spot for entertainment. Oh my, the line is so long. I don't know if we can get it. Miss Koan, the program there has just changed. I believe the seats will be full for a while. Unreserved seating is sold out. You have to line up early in the morning for general admission. We join the line now. I suppose we can only get tickets for a standing room in the back. I had no idea. Cool, we've already been here. Huh? We're invited national guests and got to use the fancy suite room. Sorry. I suppose there's no point being here then. How about an Imperial Garden? Looks like all the plants in Yamato there. You can see the nations. Damn. Yeah, no, there's gonna be an F for Koan. You can see the nation botanical variety. This Totoro's gonna flop. It's gonna flop hard, huh? Think about it. They're ambassadors. They're gonna see all the scenic routes already. You have a greenhouse in the back, and you can see the rare plants of the south there too. No idea there was a place like that. Actually, cool. That was one of the first places they guided us when we got here. Huh? All they did was walk around and brag about it. Boring. Yeah, I would prefer to hear the explanation about the plants themselves. What about the library? Imperial Cloister, there's a huge library with outlook assets. You can see how advanced Yamato is. That might not work out. The Imperial Cloister's barrier is strong, so my illusion may fail. Right, see. Then that statue? Points the statue of the middle-aged man standing in the center of all the thoroughfare. The statue of the Mikado. Say he's an important figure where Yamato's concerned. That's not that exciting to look at. I was quite a dashing fellow when he was young. Still a bit grandiose for my taste. Miss Atui. Atui gives Atui an admission look, though she seems baffled at Atui's unique taste in men. The Mikado? Oh, you mean that old grandpa we met in the evening banquet last time? He looked like a real kind person. Gave us lots of presents. Very generous. Mikado, the young man. Huh, he looks exactly like that old guy. Now that I think about it, I still need to report to him what we found in the ruins. But at the same time, it was kind of scary too. Like a beast. Maybe old. But he still has brain into the candy man. Oh, Sakon? Really? Oh my god. Sure, Camu and Aru don't mean any harm, but Koan looks like she's on the verge of tears again. Camu and Aru seem to notice this and cover their mouths with their hands. Oh, I know. Cool. We see the obvious tourist spot. There's something out of the way. Out of the way? Do you know someplace that we want to go to? No, I don't. Can't think of anywhere in the spot on there like this. Cammy, Koo's not really good at this kind of stuff. Doesn't have any friends, so she doesn't really know how or where to hang out. Oh. I do too have friends. Don't worry about it too much. I didn't have friends when I was young either, you know? Shit, Aru. Aru, that hidden bird, and Kami. The fact that she's able to just be casual about that pain is kind of admirable, I guess. In fact, it should be a gentleman's job to escort a lady. That's why I asked you, Haku. Ask me, huh? Where am I supposed to take you to some hideout kind of spot? Somewhere where we can all have fun. Can you think of anything? I guess I have some idea. Is it fun? Probably, I think. Really, I want to see it. Take us there. Haku, you better not take them someplace weird. I can only think of one place, and it's gonna be hella weird. Well, yeah, but I got a feeling you're gonna take your anger out of me. I need to think of one spot that's super popular with young women. Well... Oh no. Isn't this... Ooh, I can just feel the thrills in the air. Everyone feels a bit scary. Well, people here are putting their lives on the line after all. You know what? This is just as good. I thought he'd be taking the ladies to the Yahweh bookstore. But this works too. Is this a dog racetrack? A racetrack? Ah, gladiator arena. No, it's a racetrack. Allow me. Here, orchies raced each other. The wolves. An spectator's wager on the results is related to coursing and was once known as Inukurabe. Yeah. So basically it's gambling. Dog track. Yep, they don't have horses here, and Whoopdars would just be cheating. So they gotta pick those dogs. You know the dogs we fought in the very first map in this game? Yeah, those dogs. Tui, Nodri, and Ogi seem fine with this back, but Rulutier and Nekone are a bit out of their depth. Go on, gives an aspirated sigh as she rubs her palm wearily against her forehead. I suppose I'd like to know what exactly you were thinking of bringing us here. Well, I mean, they want to see a hangout spot that national guests usually wouldn't be brought to, so... Definitely what I'm thinking about gladiator fighting. I think Yamato might be a bit too civilized. That seems more like a two-score kind of place. Yes, we did say it. Koan suddenly freezes as she said this, then levels her glare at me. You seem really familiar with this place. Have you been... Oh shit. Haku. Koan's tail stretches out and wraps around my head. Wait, the place was run by the state. It's a glimpse of national policy. It's completely legit. And hey, I'm pretty much donating to the country itself. I'm a model patriot. My man's just admitted to losing, huh? Which I assume means you've been losing. There you are, squandering all your money again. But my money is eventually used for the city's bridges and roads. I'm making it safer for the children. I'm making excuses. Koan's tail flames around me like a vice. Hold on a moment, Koan. Haku speaks pure truth. Indeed, gambling can be considered a type of charity, therefore enjoying it is hardly... Dear sister. Wait a minute, where'd that guest from Two-Score go? Nodri is spitting. No, she ain't. Nodri is the kind of gal who... Fuck, God. Nodri is the kind of gal who bets everything, and then once she loses all her money, starts betting her clothes. I'm not gonna explain as though she just remembered. Wait, they were just here. We heard a voice calling us from far off. Haku! For the children, Nodri. Look over for the Camu and Aru. Turn toward us, hands full of small paper slips. Look, I won! The odds are 15 to 1 against. What? 1-2. Odds 30 to 1 against. Impossible. Wow, how lovely. Are you two veterans at these video games? Aru shakes her head in response. First time. I can tell which one wants to win and which one is fast. Sister, I don't think the Yanamuna should be partaking in these kinds of activities. She can literally talk to him, huh? Aru cheats. The Yanamuna, but they really do exist. Of course Aru cheats. Yana what now? Person who can understand the thoughts of animals. Some say they can even converse with them. Kind of like Relutier? Oh, no, I can't really tell what Kokopo is thinking. Really? I can tell what they're saying. Speaking of animals, I met too many weird people ready to even phase me anymore. She's the same. Huh? I can tell. You're just like me. Huh? Me? Understanding animals, huh? If I can explain an ability like that, I might not win all the time, but I'll definitely win more. I can use that ability like that. What of my pride in as a sportswoman and gambler? I love how Haku is straight up like, yeah, I'm gonna use that, I'm gonna probably win more. But Nodri's like, but that wouldn't be fair. By the way, who do you think's gonna win next? Wait, Haku, that's not fair. The one with black spots, he's telling me to bet on him. Nodri has pride. He seems really excited. Haku? Koan smiles, giving me chills. God gives 0 fucks. Haku wants the money. Cold style gave me chills down my back. Hold up. I just wanted to see if what she's saying is true. When you kind of made it interesting, I want to try it out just once. Guess that's not gonna fly. I think Haku's right. It would not do to abuse such an ability, but why not see? Fine, I guess you can. Really? I'm only giving you allow it once. Got it? Alright, that's all I need. Got bet everything. You bet everything on the one with black spots. My instinct of gambling tells me to bet with the one with the black spots. It has nothing to do with what she said. It's just my own personal hunch, you see? Sister, do you really think the one with black spots will win? I don't lie. The one with black spots will win. Oh, that's not in the next race, is he? Movie, please. Oh, okay. Yeah, I have feeling something like this will happen. Did we just get played by Aru? That was it? What? That pretty much they decided to bet on a dog that wasn't even coming up in the next race. So, woof. Yo. That's Ukon's voice, and the energetic voice breaks down. No punch man. Nah, they just take the L off screen. Snap out of my meditation. How's everything going? Hey Ukon. Kid, I know you had a lot of hidden skills, but I didn't know you could fall asleep with your eyes open. I hate it here. What are you talking about? Yeah. Anyways, I brought a little present with me. Can I join? Hoist a small bottle. Ooh, you have my attention. Take a seat. Somehow, the twins managed to produce a huge array of pickles, salted fish, jerky, and cheese. Now let's prepare your first cup. Please enjoy its spell, Master Ukon. Oh, thanks. There we go. There, tips the bottom against the poured sake into Ukon's cup. For you, Master. Oop, that's enough. So a toast to free booze. Toast to a pair of lazy bums. Cheers. They lift their cups and clink them together. Yeah. That stuff's amazing. My drink tastes so good in the afternoon. Better. Ukon's getting full for Haku. Haku doesn't even know it. You better want so free. I seem glad I brought it, seeing you in such a good mood. Here. Oh, great. What have you come here to tell me? Wag a piece of fish questioningly as I speak with Ukon. Oh, some damn good booze you got me. I'm sure it's not gonna come cheap. Oh, you're gonna tell me you came all this way just to drink with me in the middle of the afternoon? Save my taste this top drawer stuff for special occasions. It literally couldn't come cheap. Ukon then replied, first just switching the sake around his cup. After he finishes stuff, he gives a huge grin. Probably heard the 2-score ambassadors will be heading back to their country tomorrow. The plan is, we're gonna do a small little ceremony and they'll head out immediately, which will mean the mission I gave you will come to an end. So it's finally over! Start watching them will be an easy mission, but it's harder than any physical labor. Thanks to that, I'm worn out. What's wrong with that? Got some good explaining, didn't you? Anyway, kid, why don't you tell me everything you know about them? Yeah, what's your take? Ukon's eyes narrow as his gaze focused on me. Don't know how I should answer that. Took a small sip from my cup before I started talking. Yeah, and they just like they seem. Set my cup in my hand as I answered, watching the ripples spread across the sake woman. Good-natured, no apparent ulterior motives. They just seem like good people to be around. As far as I could tell, they seemed more like tourists. You get a sense of danger around them. They were so carefree. Didn't seem the type to do anything underhanded for their country. Of course, I guess that's not how disciplined is supposed to be, but I kinda like it. This girl was a real nice place. She didn't admit it, but sounds like it's Koan's homeland as well. But at the same time, I don't think that's all that they've seen. Oh. Khan's eyebrows put those words, but I continue on pretending not to worry. Not like I saw what he could do firsthand, but how can I put it? They seem like defenseless girls, but there's a presence to them. Like a chill down your spine. I don't even know where I'm going with this. Still, it makes me wonder who they really are. About that. I heard some rumors that caught my attention before. Rumors? Apparently. Those two, back in their own country, they're high up the chain of command. I remember they said they were ambassadors in name only. Got the job because of family influence or something? Like they alone could flatten the entire nation. They could probably get pretty damn close. Even against the only way that Yamato will be able to survive is to use the R2 Rukas. Even then, I'm not sure if that'll help too much. Weirdly enough. The impression I got of they just figureheads for this little trip. Family influence, huh? Wonder how much of that is actually true. Think Tusco is kind of something against Yamato? To be honest, that'll make it a lot easier to deal with. What do you mean? Kid, have you heard of the oncoming Yunkai? Twins freeze for the briefest moment in mention of that name. No, what's that? Well, they worship a certain god over there. The oncoming Yunkai is basically the headquarters for that. The new Uzukami that experienced man from paradise and brought famine and suffering upon them. Huh? That's their god. Us Yamatan folks worship the god incarnate, the Mikado. That's how we see it. So is that gonna cause any problems? Religious differences usually don't end well, right? Don't worry. People Yamato tends to be relatively accepting with these kind of things. As long as they don't push their religion on us, we're not so brash that we'll do anything to them. Fucking religion. There's rumor. Lady Cameo is the little sister of the Onryuku, I swear to fuck, of the Onkami Yunkai, their leader. They say she's a special community as well, you know, like these two. The Communagi of Chains. You felt something, huh? Yeah, can't get a read on them. It's like a falling if I dig too deep. I don't know what to do about it, it's those eyes. Like a bottomless bog filled with crystal clear water. Only one other person with eyes like that, and that's the High Priestess, Lady Honoka. As for the other one, Lady Aruru, I hear she's part of Tusco's royalty and she's pretty high up the chain herself. But she's got the eyes of someone who's walked across countless battlefields. Oh, I forgot. Our little Aruru had seen some shit. You saw that piece she was riding? Hard to think anyone could control that. Guess it's nature's gift. Hey, they brought it because probably more than you probably. That's the thing. Yamato is a fairly peaceful country that's focusing on defense. Literally, Wukong's title is Imperial Guard. Pretty sure they've seen a lot more action. They wanted to show proper respect to Yamato? I sure hope so. Wukong goes down the radio drinking his cup. To be honest, I hope you're winning in the whole thing. While that was coming, Sarana moves to pull him some more, but only Trickle escapes battle. Please wait a moment. We should prepare another battle immediately. No, I think I'm good for today. Got a lot on my plate for tomorrow anyways. But before that, Wukong takes a small package off of cloth, sets it on the floor and pushes it towards me. Maybe a little early, but you got my thanks. I'll gladly accept it. Pick it up, find it's a little heavier than I expected. Picked up in my puzzle look explaining. Gave you a little extra this time. Sorry I made your work with barely any info. Take as an apology, as well as me buying your silence. Remember, if you mention anything to some civilian, you might never see another sunrise. Mention what? I shrugged nonchalantly at Wukong's words. Heh, guess you don't need me to tell you. With that, Wukong stands. We shall see you back. Begin the ride, intending to see him off. Wukong puts his hand out to stop me. No need. Got something on my own. I'll take a walk. See ya. Glad you enjoyed the drink. See you later. Bandit. Me who has the chill, the second cat. Calm. Me after the recent modus. Try me new cat by the rules. I will join. I'm a 2-score main. So you're saying they thought you were literally side of 2-score, huh? Oof. Gaze just out the window as I sit there vaguely thinking to myself. No 2-score folks are going back to their own country. Master, would you like a night drink? Yeah, would you mind? I wonder if Korra knows about this. I got to find a room completely dark. I don't know what most ghost rooms are. I am alone with Granny. Have you awakened? So a soft sensation behind my head. I can feel Aru and Sauron looking down on my face. Guess I've been resting my head on their legs. Must have fallen asleep. I feel a little heavy, probably because of all that drinking. Guess I'll take a bath, freshen up a little. Pick myself up, keep the twins following me, then head to the bath. Getting cold, should hurry up and warm up in the bath. Past the kitchen on my way to the bath, I hear something shatter. Someone there? Poke my head on to see a tail vigorously wagging in the back. Hear the sound of something being chewed. Two figures fixating something in the back, looking at me clearly bewildered. Are you serious? You two again? These ambassadors represent their country. Here they are, stealing snacks from the kitchen. Man, their priorities, minions. I don't know what you're talking about. You're a national guest, aren't you? You can get all the expensive stuff you can want. Expensive doesn't equal good. The food here is so nostalgic. Well, stuff I've never eaten before. Can't help it. Hmm. Alright, Finn, good girl. With that, she graciously offered me one of the dried fruits piled in her arms like she owns them. Wait, that's... Do you want two? That's the stuff that was here. Aru because the stuff dried fruit into a bag. She's gonna take the whole lot with her. What exactly are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be heading back to your own country tomorrow? Oh yeah. Well, that's why there are things we want to do, like raid the kitchen. Souvenirs. Well, they brought souvenirs for Koan. That's the man how they act. They're good sisters to us. Aru takes a urn full of codons, and Michelle carries it in her arms. You're the ones taking the souvenirs? I also came to see Koan. I intended on leading them to their own devices, but Carmen pulled me all the way to Koan's room. Koan, you there? Knocked the door, egged on by the two, giggling and hiding behind a pillar to surprise Koan. For a little while, Koan pokes her head out and looks left and right. Oh, it's just you, Haku. What's the matter? Sounds somewhat relieved. Were you expecting other people? You just had a feeling, I suppose. Oh no. She's got pretty keen eyes as she'll frighten money. The two tipped over us as quietly as they can. What the hell are they doing? She could completely see you like that. Huh? Somehow Koan doesn't notice them sliding up. Even two of them passed right in front of her. She doesn't actually fall. As if they're invisible. Excuse me. Go on. Something the matter? She really can't notice them. What's going on? Can she really not see them? Now charge! What? Two of them slipped right past Koan into her room with a yell. Alley-oop! You girls were like in your 30s. This is cute, but... How? Magic. Cammy dives headfirst into Koan's bed. Aru follows and begins rolling around in it as well. Sounds like Ku. No fair, Aru. Cammy and Aru begin tussling over the blankets, like kittens playing together. What are you two doing here? You couldn't help it. You could smell your scent. You have a very rich and smooth scent, Ku. Why'd you stop talking as if I stink of something? I don't smell that much, do I? Boss sniffs Steve. Don't you two have something you came here for? Oh. Two of them seem to remember what they came for and got out of bed to sit up straight. Since Koan getting anxious at the sight of the two of them suddenly getting serious. I'm going home tomorrow. Oh, I see. Which is why I want to talk to you. What's with this uncomfortable atmosphere? Ku, let's go back together. Huh? But I haven't. Period we decided on has already passed. You did promise you'd come home, didn't you? But I still... I think we've already filled all your requests, haven't we? Koan's leaving? Koan looked down at her sister's words, but her darts uncertain glances at me every now and then. But I still have a duty to fulfill. I promised I'd... Don't use other people as excuses. You're serious. Oh, serious, Aru. Yeah, a lost caught between the kitten and gave them her two sisters. Well, I guess it can't be helped. You'll be lonely after seeing you again, though. Huh? But only for a little bit more, you hear me? I'll let it slide just a little bit longer. Are you sure? So stubborn, Ku. There's not much we can do. Even if we tell her to come home, Ku's not the one to listen to us. But don't forget, everyone's worried about you, okay? We're all waiting for when you come back. Koan's body seems to be shaking slightly at Camille's words. It's boring about you around, Ku. Sister. Pull the two sisters close to your full embrace. You're still such a child, Ku. Camille warmly embraces her, burying Koan's face in her chest. Make sure to stay healthy, okay? Don't drink any unfiltered water. I'm not a child anymore, sister. You're not a child, but you're Ku. And I'm still Ku, sister. Why the two of them? I feel someone tugging in my sleeve. Look over to see Aru at my side. Look after Ku for us. Please. She softly whispers into my ear. Her eyes focus on mine. I feel myself getting lost in them. Gosh, she got pretty. A small smile flickers across the calm face, normally devoid of emotion. The beautiful smile, somehow both an innocent child and a gentle mother. A little afternoon, people began gathering on the main road to send off the escort delegation. Here they come. Yes, I do hope we could see them again one day. But a piece of tonight's dinner on the color of the front rider's sash? You're on. I'm all on red. Then I shall choose blue. I take a quick look at the person at my side. Aru was only 22. But that would make her like... I'm trying to remember, like, what age would she be in the original game? I thought she was, like, in the original game... In the original game, she seemed like she was, like, 14-ish, like a teenager, 14 to 16-ish. So she was 12 in the original? Oh my god, she was even younger than I remembered then. Wait. That would make Korn 10. That won't make any sense. Aru was 14, 16. I'll have to double check the age for everyone, but I'm like, there's no way that Aru was only 22. She would be like late 20s, early 30s. What is it?
Yeah.
Nothing. Go smile softer than usual. Feels almost like a heavy burden's been lifting from her shoulders, I'd say. Koan looks away, her eyes on the procession. Guess I was being a spoiled child again. What's wrong about that? You should let them pamper you while you can. It clearly doesn't bother them. Under no circumstances, I'll be giving you a lecture right now, I think. They have different life cycles than I remember. I suppose... That's fair enough. I'm not gonna question it. Right, suppose that answer suits you, Haku. Here they come, red, red, red. Blue, 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 blue. It's gonna be freaking yellow. That's awfully rude. See the carriage with Kamyu pass by. Next to it is a giant beast carrying Aru. We'll lazily look around the car while Kamyu waves happily in response to the cheering crowd. As they pass, my eyes meet theirs. They leave me one last inaudible message. See you again. Huh. Amazing Kong's words surface in my mind. Guess I never asked them who they really were in the end. Oh, not that it matters anyway. Kong remains watching them as they continue on, slowly disappearing down the road. Sorry to have called you in such short notice. Oh, so in the anime, they did the funny thing where Kokopo and Mokuru ended up becoming friends. Well, not here. Oshitoshi stops organizing paper on his desk as I enter and he looks towards me. No, you're a busy man, but I'm afraid I could think of none other more fit for this task. Can you then highlight it? I guess maybe that's like an anime edition.
Yeah.
It's alright, I can always use an excuse to get out of a job. I'll see this tomorrow. I recommend the scene, but the anime for the... So I remember saying in another video that I probably called the first, like, this second game, False Faces. I believe False Faces was actually the anime name. Yeah, just take the scene. The way they ended the anime was kind of bad. Koan's been taking jobs more than usual lately. I don't have any time to relax. Like, they made it to the point where they added so many, like... How do I put this? They cut out a lot of details that make it so a sequel could almost not work. Plus, you know, Kagura's VA passed away, so... Kinda impossible to have Haku's voice, you know? Lady Kuan remains true to form. She knows he relaxes as soon as you know nobody's watching you. I know, this impresses me too. It is like such unique talent, right? He has a voice that you hear it and you know. But so even if BB, everything. It is better to keep you busy with work, most likely the best solution to all this. Oh, come on. Can't sympathize a little, man, the guy being forced to work all the time? Well, whatever. I get Koan out of my hair. I can relax a bit here, not turning that down. Oh, are you sure? There are maybe repercussions for that, It's fine, I was calling by employer. I'm not doing anything wrong, right? You always think these things through, don't you? So, why'd you call for me? Alright, now it's not the time to be idly chatting. I want to ask you to watch the place for a while. Watch the place? Yes. I've been summoned to the Imperial Palace on urgent notice. I won't think you will need someone to watch the place just for that. There's another reason? Well, Nekone is on an errand. She should return soon. I ask that you keep her company until my return. Sure, I guess I can do that. But can you just leave a note or a message in that case? I mean, it is urgent business, right? I'm sure Nekone will understand. True. But I will feel bad making her wait for me after I had asked the task of her in the first place. And you got no problem doing the same damn thing to me? Oto only grinned as though he was expecting a retort like that. God, you spoiled that sister of yours way too much. I say there's hardly any fault in that. There is no brother that does not care dearly for his sister. Yeah, no brother that does not care dearly for his sister, sure. You may use this room however you please while you wait, so do you accept? Sure, whatever. That's how it's gonna be. I might as well take it easy here. Thank you. I shall be back before sunset. With that, I watched Oshtor depart, and then take a seat and relax. No brother that does not care dearly about his sister. What an Oshtor thing to say. Still think he's spoiling her a little bit. But it's not like I have a sister. Maybe I just don't get it. Well, he just said I can use this place as I please. That means only one thing. Check the softness of the cushion nearest me and lay my head on it. Ah, just right. Time to take a nap. An image of Nekone's face flashes across my mind. She saw me like this. No. Nekone is supposed to be coming here soon. She finds me sleeping here. I might never escape that lecture. Thought creates in my head now. I wearily waved my head from the cushion. To her, this place might as well be sacred ground. She'd be pissed if she caught me napping here. If I can't take a nap, how can I kill some time? Look around, it's full of Oshtor's business room full of countless official papers. I'll score, found some snacks. I guess I'm not that hungry now that I think about it. Maybe it's something I could read to pass the time? Search around the place for all I could find some complicated looking letters. Well, there's where Oshtar works. I'm not gonna find much in the way of leisure here. Here in Oshtor's stead. I don't know what to do if she comes. Wait, Oshtor's stead? Then inspiration occurs to me, and I can't help but grin at my flash of brilliance. Well, not like I have anything else to do. I think I'll have a little fun. What did I use? She's never gonna see this coming. Search the room, ready to put my plan into action, and gradually find everything I'll need. This should be enough. Now I just cut it into proper size. And now fold it like this, and here, and maybe a little too big. If I cut here and glue it together, by time and effort, the object slowly takes shape, or it takes the shape I'm aiming for. Looking pretty good. If I straighten this part a little more. Nice, just gotta glue this last bit, and... ta-da! Complete! Oshtor's mask! Didn't think I could do such a close copy with just paper. Looks a lot better than I thought. A little darker than a real thing, but that's part of the charm. And now I wear it! I got a cool paper in my cheek. It didn't go with much of a plan, but it's the perfect size! Oh, we're gonna try to meme on Nekone, huh? Vision's clear. It's improperly positioned, but it's not gonna fall off that easily. It's hard to close, right? Okay. If I recall, earlier he was just... Walks over to their drawers in the corner, mask still on, take out some of Oshtor's clothes. I should do it. It's actually turning out pretty good. I quickly move to a mirror and see the splitting image of Oshtor looking back at me. Okay. I'd say there's hardly any fault in that. There is no brother that does not care dearly for his sister. Perfect. So I'm not a great impressionist, but the math is almost identical. I think I deserve points for that. I'll have a little fun Nekone with this, though she'll probably see right through it instantly. I have anything better to do. No point, no harm in having a little fun. Let's see. Nekone, thank you for your hard work. I have returned, dear brother. No! When I jump in surprise, I hear Nekone's voice from behind me. Is something the matter, brother? Nekone. Oh, how long have you been there? I've just now arrived. You seem rather surprised by my return. I was merely lost in thought. I am sorry not to have noticed you. I see you've been working quite hard lately. Perhaps you need to take a rest for a change. I will consider it. However, I'm far too busy at the moment. It is difficult to find time for rest. You always say that, dear brother. In any case, I will now deliver my report on the cultivable orbs I was investigating. Herbs. Well, that was what she was doing for him? Took some time, but I believe I've been able to summarize the distribution. There's all the data. Took care to concentrate my search on the one suitable for cultivation in Enna Nakamui. Bruh. One lengthy file after another is piled on top of the desk before me. A mountain of text. I am impressed that you found this much. No, it is working. This data is clearly beyond one person's efforts. Your sister told me of them. One can only find so much from books, so I asked her and she obliged. Apparently this kind of information falls under trade secrets, but she made an exception for me. I see. Kuon did. Kuon? I meant Lady Kuon. That explains why Kuon keeps holding up in her room and throwing her jobs at me. If we can cultivate a number of more potent herbs, I believe Enmakamui can profit greatly. I had your sister mix one in a sample here, dear brother. You've been so busy, this may help. I don't believe I am pushing myself that hard. You must see it. If you fall ill, it will cause problems for others. You must take better care. I suppose you are right. I will try to pay a little more attention to my well-being. About my next report? Hold on a second, she's acting like she does with Oshitori. Has she really not noticed it's me? Maybe I'll keep you a while longer. Wonder how long I get away with this. And that will be all. Standing, you wish for me to clarify? No, you have done well. By the way, Nekone, are you pressed for time at all right now? No, I currently don't have anything planned at the moment. Then come over here for a little while. Pick up Nekone as she comes closer and put her on my lap like Ukong did. Dear brother, you have done well to complete the task I've given you. You must be weary from your effort. Aww. Oh, dear brother, Nekone protests but doesn't try to get away from me as I gently pat her on the head. Do you not like this? I am sorry. I did not intend to cause you any discomfort. No, it's just, this was so fun. I was not prepared for it. Why are you suddenly doing such things? Do you wish for me to stop? I mean, it's kind of creepy. Just a little bit, yeah. I believe our brother should need no reason to praise his sister. Just think of Haku playing a really mean-spirited joke. Of course, if you truly wish for me to stop, I shall do so at once. I would like you to continue. Nekone seems very relaxed and let me pass her head as she closed her eyes, clearly content. I apologize. I have not been making enough time to spend with you like this. That is... But you may ask whatever you wish of me right now. You need hold no wind back. Alright. Nekone finally not getting neglected. Yeah, poor girl. Let's see. How about something like this? Decide to lightly rub my finger under her chin like one would cat to see how that goes. That tickles. Should I stop? Nekone doesn't say anything, but she leans a little closer. Decide to try doing it again. Nekone leans, tilting her head into it. She closes her drooping eyes, her face a blend of embarrassment and bliss. She never have, because if I tried it, she'd probably glide dagger at me and kick me in the shins. But, mwahaha! Little do you know, this man is not Oshitori. You have lowered your guard, girl. I shall do as I please. Just a little unsurprised, my hand settled over her ears, stroking them. Do you not wish me to? Dear brother, the ears are a bit much. I apologize. I did not realize it would cause you distress. It tickles too much, if you could. I see. I'm sorry to have thus surprised you. But... Okay, stops me as I lift my hands from her. But I do not mind you patting me on the head. I would like that. Nakane gently rubbed her head against my hand as she speaks. Nakane is adorable. She is adorable. She's actually kind of cute like this. I think I get why Mikazuchi wants to pet her. But it's not over yet. I won't let it end just like this. As I let Nakane lean on me and relax, I try to withdraw something from my pocket. Nakane, I received some treats, some delicacies as I rewarded earlier. Delicacies? I saved it just for you. Would you like some? Oh, yes, I will love some. Good, I have plenty, so eat as much as you like. Yes, thank you. She gets very sweet and stop her hand with mine. Dear brother? Here, Nakane. They are. Huh? They are. I can eat on my own. I'm not a child anymore. Consider this a reward for your hard work. No need to be modest, Just this once, since no one is watching. Lunch. Nakane seems silent. I can see that she's beaming. Is it good? Yes, Perry. It's very sweet. It just melts in the mouth. Dear brother? Can I just say there's no need to be modest. There's plenty more. Meanwhile, Oshitora is just staring at them. Huh. The Nakane want more and more sweets. That's something you don't see every day. Valuable experience, to be sure. You seem a bit unusual today, dear brother. Something amiss? Do you find it strange? Oh, I hope so. You usually do not do such things in that appearance. When you treat me like this, it almost feels like you are in a completely different person. I thought it would make a good change of pace. It is nice to have times like this. No? Besides, you said yourself, no one is watching, so there is no need to worry. Dear brother? Or perhaps you do not like it when I treat you this way? No, that's not true. I see. Well, there's still these sweets left. Would you like some more? Yes, I would like some more. Dear brother? Nakane falters that she seems to know something, that she suddenly freezes up. What happened? What are you? Follow Nakane's gaze to find... Oh. F. Here's the thing, though. That's Oshitora, correct? Now let's find Haku. Haku. You're saying that he can't pass for a bootleg version of Oshitora? Come on, the hair? The overall chin and facial structure? Fairly similar, but the hair. Oshitora leans in the door frame, grinning as he watches the two of us. Dear brother, but he's right here. You have returned, Oshitora. Seems you are much swifter than I had anticipated. Yes, it was much briefer than I imagined it to be. But it would seem that I am intruding on you two. Huh? What? Not at all. I believe I finally entertain myself. Oh, interesting. Let's see if their voices sound similar as well. I was able to see a side of Nakane that I have never seen before. It was time well spent indeed. What is, huh? I too wish to watch the world longer. It is rare to see my sister disregarded. Rip. That is most likely because you always talk of how busy you are, neglecting to spend time with her. I see. Perhaps you're right. I may have devoted a little too much of my time to matters of state. Their voices are fairly similar as well. A funny little touch. Damn, Haku. Your chance has not yet passed. You should do the same to her. When next you have the opportunity. I suppose you have a point. Dear brother, what exactly is the meaning of this? What? Have you not unraveled the mystery yet? Figured it out, but I see two of you. But only one of you can be the real one. But you are my dear brother, and he is you. Which is, It would seem that you still believe I, the occupant of this room, am your brother, Ushtor. However! I can really follow copy man. The truth comes out. This is the man you believe to be your true Rowan brother. Haku. My dear brother turned into Haku? Nekone's eyes widen in shock and she looks back and forth between me and Ushtor. Even I didn't think it would go this well. If even Nekone couldn't tell us apart, maybe I'd make the perfect body double for you. Oh, you might be onto something. Say, how would you like to be Ushtor? I can live at Ukong. Wait, no, didn't think it would. Wait, shit. Forget I said that. Stop looking so pensive. I know you just want me to handle all the work so you can go full Ukong. Something wrong, Ushtor? Why are you backing off like that? Well, there's something that's caught my attention. Yeah, what's that? I will recommend that you take care to guard your flank. My flank? As I look back, the last thing I see is Nekone raising her staff as high as she can. Nekone? Rip. A destructive finish for a destructive finish. I see nothing wrong here. As I look around, as Aru and Saruna hold my hands, guiding me through the foggy night. It's been a while since Mito last invited me over, but my heart is a little heavier as I walked onward. Well, he did give me the job to inspect the ruins. I'm sure he wants a detailed report on it. To be honest, I don't want to remember what happened there. It's convenient for me, but... Just when I almost forgot the whole thing, he calls me over. Shit, she's like the whole hour before O'Shell reached that consciousness. Damn. I'm guessing he wants to talk to me about what happened, about how Tatari, or what's left of the human race. Wonder if I'm allowed to tell him the truth. And knowing that old man, he won't be surprised if he already knows. Problem is whether he knows that I know. Roland's right, this could be dangerous knowledge. Things go badly. Master? You don't look well. Something trouble you? And keeping silent probably isn't an option. You gave me advance pay. You probably got some reporter notes too. Oh shit. Let's see. Oh. Hey now. So I got a private message from a Vanguard saying a Vanguard and a healer debuffer with 133k points wants to join our guild. What you think? Aku's smart as shit. Aku is smart as shit. Probably give me some report on these two. I might lose his trust. Shit. I might lose his trust if I try to hide this information from him. Seems like an easy answer to me. Is that even a thought? It's not even. Master. Get up and kick Kisho out. Well, let Kisho hang out since he was cool in the Discord, but if he quit the game, it's like, eh? We'll wait till someone better comes along, or I don't know. I'll make the ad saying we still got like 1 slot available and then maybe 1 or 2 slots that we can make. But yeah, if Kisho isn't interested in the game, he just ain't interested in the game. That's just how it goes sometimes, you know? Oh wait, Lunari is a bit weird because they do log in every once in a while and, you know, they do have better stats than Apostle, which is kind of a tragedy, considering that Lunari is like rank 41. Right now we're having a hard time getting people to join. At this point, eh. Overanalyzing like this isn't gonna help. All I can do is let things play out. Still leaning closer as don't trying to come for me. Do I really look that easy? Also, the sub account's understandable. Oh, was the Apostle a sub account? I thought that was Kuribinu and Harbar. That was the sub account. I think Apostle. Not sure about what Apostle deal is. But whatever. I know he went from Vanguard and he was willing to switch to Rear Guard, so meh, you know? At least he's willing to adjust and he shows up to a call every once in a while. But yeah. Realize we arrived in that strange hallway. It's different from the verdant garden where we usually reach. There's a path rigged ornamented. It's a huge hallway, so big one can mistake it for a road. And at the very end, I see a grand and beautiful door. This is... this way. Two continue to lead me forward and I follow. I recognize this place. No, there's no way I will forget. This place is... Door slowly opens. Either. Or get those others in. Well, we have room for 2 more people. See how they join us, see if they stick around, because they might just be, you know, grand callowing and dipping, you know? So, we'll see how it goes. Play it by the ear, you know? We got, like, our regular guys, you know, Lucas, Terra. I mean, more important, Ivan and Napoli are, like, MVPs of our group, honestly. It's like, besides you and Shen, those 2 have been, like, sticking it out with us for a while. Lucas tries his best to make it. Terra has an odd attendance, but he has some growth every once in a while, so I can't knock him. He's been around for a long time, and it's like, at this point, what a very niche skill, my man. The place where the most powerful man in Yamato sits, the throne room. Surprisingly, we managed to get 4 wins on A rank. I don't know if we've just been really lucky with the matching, or if matching, they use us to dip because we stay on par. Exactly. See, Hanukkah. We're 1 win away from regular Kalo to going back to S rank, and that's terrifying. Because we're not that good. We really aren't. Or in this, I see Hanukkah standing next to the throne, a quiet smile on her face. Beside us is the man the people call God Incarnate, the Mikado. He has an air of kingly dignity about him, just like what I remember from my last audience with him. I suppose the only thing that's different this time is that we're the only ones here. So you come. I've been waiting. Thank you for joining us. Gramps, what's the meaning behind all this? Or in this case, do I address you as the Mikado? That's right, the old geezer who called himself Mito is actually the Mikado. Mikado's eyes narrow to slits as he observes me, but still, it's not like he's looking... But still, it's like he's looking past me, not at me. Either will suffice. You may address me as you see fit. His voice is different from the amicable tone he usually greets me with. He sounds stern and cold. You are correct. I am the Mikado of Yamato. Does his face surprise you? Nah, kinda figured it out already. Saw it coming. I see. You already guessed that the old man was Mikado. Come on. Not surprising, but when he comes right out, what? I gave stickers to his Hanukkah, who stands next to him. Hanukkah looks the same as usual. He's kinda relieved this year. Is something the matter? Ah, no. Why's you stare changing now, Haku? You may ask if you wish. There are none to reprimand you. Now go with Mito as usual. For hours seem kinda useless by now, and they're tiring. Yes, good. I expected as much from you. So, what's the occasion? What do you mean by that? Why reveal your secret identity all of a sudden like this? Ah, that's what you wish to know. You make it sound like I should be asking about anything else. The old man's expression softened for a moment, as though looking at something long gone. There's but one reason I speak to you here. I will hear your account not as Mito, but as the Mikado. Will you tell me what happened in those ruins? Comes. This was the job the old man gave me in the first place. I need to report something, but... should I really tell him the whole truth? Haven't you already heard details from Uru and Sarona? Seems like there's some sort of incident, so I avoided prying too deeply. Seems you're weary of something, but you need not be concerned. Whatever is in your report, I swear here that no harm will befall you because of it. Sickly glanced up, looking at the old man's face. Wait, do you? So you saw it, did you not? The old man's attitude hasn't changed at all, but something different, something I never saw in him before. Who are you? God knows why I found in those ruins. More importantly, it sounds like he knows what those things are. He was just an old man that went on about nonsense about being named Mito and being a crepe salesman. In reality, he's the most powerful man in Yamato. Its ruler, Mikado. So I thought. Was that really the end of the story? What the hell is the Mikado? God incarnate, keeper of machines, Yamato's rulers for centuries. Didn't believe a word of it. They all sound like crazy rumors, but if any of it's true. Where'd he get all that tech? How can he survive for hundreds of years? There's just no way. Just saying he's Mikado isn't enough to convince me. Follow me. After he says that, Honoka begins to push his wheelchair away. Please, this way. Wait. Without wavers, I try to call out to those two, but they've gone beyond the drapes. No looking back. Guess I've no choice but to follow them now. The plot thickens, my man. Two of them behind the drapes to find a dark area spreading out before me. A downward incline? Almost trip on the slope and just step uncertainly in the darkness, but the twins take my hands. I asked her. After that, I don't know how long I walk forward, letting them guide me. Eventually, another giant door appears before me. Looks like a heavy door, but not like the entrance to the throne room. This one's made of metal. Whoa. Door open, the light floods out along the light wind. We're entering the sci-fi now. Gentle breathe with a fresh sense. What? I squint slightly. And I can see... what the The trees go for... you see a huge forest spreading out below me. The trees go on, as far as I can see. I look up to find a blue sky, clear, vast and wide, as if I can fall into it at any moment. Where the hell is this? Why can't I see the sky? It's supposed to be on the ground. It's a steep slope, but I'm definitely heading down. The Imperial capital is merely the surface. These underground areas are the true Yamato. Yes, it is also a place where a forgotten past has been sealed, a past long since discarded. The past? This way. Honoka places the wheelchair on the transparent pair of going stairs. As she sets atop them, the stairs begin smoothly and soundlessly gliding forward. I follow her, the stairs carrying me down without a sound as well. A calm breeze flows past me, flower petals dancing in the wind. Far beyond, I see the lake's surface, a glittering light, a flock of birds clusters above. What the hell? Who would have thought there could be a place like this underneath the Imperial capital? Blue sky and horizon are likely simulations, judged by the trees. This place is deep. They decide just right for the mausoleum on the surface to fit here. Look around wide-eyed, see a clearing in the base of the staircase, a giant building. This place. I get it now. This is the garden where I talk with Mito. Did the old man want to show me this? Why would he do something like that? Here. Huh? Beyond here is something we wish to show you. I wish you to see something. They lead me to a small and somewhat shabby-looking doors that lead to a simple building. Open. After the old man speaks, a small crack appears and the door slowly begins to open. The door is easily the smallest one so far, but it seems the densest. It has the most security. Almost like it was meant to seal something away. They entered through the doorway and continued on. After taking a few steps inside, lights illuminate the hallway all the way to the back. This place is... The view is unlike anything I've seen in this world. Everything is made of cold, lifeless material, neither stone nor wood. Glass panes in the windows. Remnants of a memory, just like the ruins I saw. But this one isn't just a remnant, there's something alive in it. Like the entire place is breathing. A nostalgic and comfortable feeling. Something left behind by time. So as there still was. I can feel the pieces of the puzzle start to click into place. Hanukkah stops pushing the wheelchair forward. Seems as we hit the end of the hallway. This may cause some discomfort. Please brace yourself. Huh? Next moment, a sensation runs along my body like I'm floating upward. You can see the walls around us rising at an alarming speed. For a moment, they think what happened, but it's the opposite. We're falling? We're going down? Far below us is moving downward at a tremendous speed. Eventually the walls around us disappear and we move close slower and slower and grind to a halt. I did tell you. Doesn't this remind you of near now? Now, this is where there's something here I wish you to see. A beacon that might guide you to a path you have lost. The path I have lost? What do you mean by that? Lord Haku, are you certain? Huh? You still have the option to turn back should you wish it. Honoka. My apologies, but I believe he deserves the right to choose. Very well, do as you please. Honoka gives a deep bow to the old man and turns towards me. What do you mean by that? Now is your last chance to turn back. If you wish to do so, I will not stop you. You may leave this place and pretend nothing ever happened. You may forget all that you've seen today. Yeah, a lot more automata than near, huh? If you choose to do so, you may remain living in the same peaceful life you've always known. But if you do choose to proceed forward from here, there will be no turning back. Lord Haku, you have regained your memories, have you not? However, you do not understand the situation you are in. What has happened to you, and why the world has changed so much. You do not understand these things. Am I correct? Honoka, who exactly? You choose to proceed, then these questions will be answered. However, everything around you will change as well. The world you live in, and you yourself. Do you still wish to proceed? Honoka cautions me, as though somewhere between warning and threat. Meaningful words, though, as she already knows everything about me. Coming here has made it clear. The Mikado never invited some random nobody over by chance. He knows something. No, he knows everything about my lost past. When I first came to, I found myself in the middle of the mountains with no memory. Home saved me. Continue to live on with this nagging feeling, unable to remember any of my past. But now I remember it all. The cities, my house, my family, everything's gone. What the hell do those ruins mean? Why isn't anyone around me a human being? What happened to the human race? No, I already know that answer. The human race is extinct. What the hell was that thing then? That slime. Was that really? Master? I was trying not to think about it, but now... Tell me everything. Now I have to know. Very well, then there is nothing more I can say. Honoka bows softly, steps behind the old man, her mouth pressed into a thin line. You're ready then? Old man raises his hand. Suddenly the floor goes transparent as though made of glass. The light above illuminates the dark depths. What I see is a disturbing sight of substance like red, vivid red, rotting flesh. Time it pulsates like a heartbeat. What? No mistaking it. Tatori. Yes, that's what people call it. Ironically, the ones they worship as gods is what they fear and loathe, oblivious to the truth. Anvita Kaya, the race that once ruled this world. Long ago. What do you mean? You've already figured it out, have you not? Oh man, swiped his finger across the air. Music there. The wall around the thing below begins to blink, making strange sounds. Immediately, the surface of the Tatori ripples with tiny bubbles. The reaction to this, the Emerald's blood begins to form into a very familiar shape. 4 long, spindly limbs and a small head. 2 black holes line his head and look straight back at us. Grotesque and malformed, but unmistakable. That's... In the next instant, the shape all but explodes apart, returning to its amorphous, lurching form. Nausea washes over me. I take my hand over my mouth and take a step back. So then, they really are. I already knew what had happened to the human race, but there was a part of me that was trying to deny it, refusing to accept it. But the Tatari really are humans. That's correct. What before you is what remains of the human race. So you'll finally accept it then? Old man, you've never changed, do you? You have a keen mind. When you find an inconvenient truth, you desperately try to ignore it. Fucking science asshat. To be fair, he's a science asshat trying to put them together again. It just doesn't work. Who else has said that line? You have a keen mind, but when you find an inconvenient truth, you desperately try to ignore it. This room. That man. I can't blame you, of course. But it's a bad habit nonetheless. You can't be. Really has been a long time since we talked like this, hasn't it, Hiroshi? Brother! Brother? That's impossible. Is it really you? He aged a lot, but his face, the way he carries himself, he has to be. Then that means... Honoka... You really haven't changed at all. Just the way I remember you. Just like back then. I've been waiting so long for this. A long, long time. So long that I've finally lost count of the years. But I finally found you. So is it really you? Hold on, Hiroshi? Was it Hiroyuki? What do you mean, was it? Who the hell is Hiroyuki? Perhaps it was Kazuki? I think? You're kidding. Gunsuke? God, that's an idiot thing. How do you forget your own little brother's name? I promise I haven't forgotten because of how long it's been. I'll never lose it to old age. You really forgot. Okay, that kind of ruins the whole touching reunion thing, you know? Give me a break, bro. It's been 1,000 years. 1,000 years of political nonsense and bullshit. No. I haven't forgotten. I just can't think of it at the moment. There's a word for that. Forgot. Both I'd forgotten too. But I lost all my memories by then. Not my fault, right? Well, that was continue to call you Haku. It's a new name. And a comfortable one, I'm sure. Guess you're right. Call me by another name would just feel kind of weird. More importantly, how the hell did you become Makoto of Yamato? What is that thing? How did humanity turn up like that? I can understand how you must feel. I can only answer one question at a time. Now, where to begin? I suppose I'll explain from the start. Of course, I lack details on precisely what happened all those years ago. I wasn't directly involved, and because of the chaos, I could not gather all of the information. Doesn't matter. Just want you to tell me everything you know. Very well, I'll start with what happened to you then. You became a test subject for my research. Remember when I put you in cold sleep for the final phase? Is that right? My memory around that part is kind of hazy. I may have told you there was a small medicinal experiment. Did you make me your guinea pig without even telling me? Calm down. The test has been most conclusive. It was absolutely perfectly safe. I think. The last part doesn't sound too short to me. But the final adjustments were in place. All that remained was to wait for you to awaken. But then for some reasons beyond my understanding, it happened. The calamity. A strange disease spread across all the world. An illness which melted, no, converted humans into gelatinous creatures. Yes, those things are what remains of them. That's not all. Those abominations will consume humans, consume anything considered to be alive, as if its sole purpose was to wipe out all life as we know it. We knew not its cause, its mode of transmission, or its cure. One day your body will just give way, spiral into fear and chaos. Imagine the person next to you suddenly melting, then trying to kill you. Even shelter is completely closed off from the outside world. Meant nothing. Whether they were God's divine punishment, or demons' infernal scourge, there was no escaping. You must know by now that those who have dissolved in the slime are immortal. Whatever we did, there was no way to exterminate them. The few survivors panicked. They reached a mad conclusion to try to wipe them out using Amaterasu. Wasn't Amaterasu the weather control satellite? I don't know where it's going. Just as you guessed, they used it as a weapon. Thinking, Amaterasu was the whole key to Gaia remediation, wasn't it? If it's not used right, you could drop an artificial sun on the Earth, or cause some kind of super hurricane, or even cause another ice age. It could have turned the Earth into an iceberg. You and Chai will understand that using something like that, like another weapon, would be bad news. Indeed. The natural infrastructure collapsed, and the environment we fought so hard to rebuild was destroyed. No one knew who would turn next. Paranoia reigned, and everybody saw each other as potential enemies, and so severity devolved into all-out war. No. One could not call that war. It was mindless carnage. Humans butchering each other blindly. Damn! At that point, human society had collapsed. We are far beyond the point of regimented war. Earth quaked and burned with the heat of miniature suns. Tsunamis engulfed the coast. But I managed to survive somehow. As everyone around me turned to slime, I ran for my life. In the chaos, I miraculously found this place. It was near unfinished. It was yet unfinished, near completion but deserted. Didn't know how much time passed while I was in here. I gained control of Amaterasu of these systems, braved the flora fauna in this small space after much trial and error. When I finally emerged, it was all over. I had been left behind. I was the only one left. I did everything I could to try to find others, but I could find no other traces of any other humans, brother. I was left all alone in this world. It was unbearable. What about your wife and Chi? A smile crosses Mikado's face, grim and hollow. They both melted away before my very eyes. My words could no longer reach them. They had become beings with no purpose but to consume all life. No. Then what about her? She's right there. Must have been sentimental then. I found these proxies survived the calamity and replaced humanity. And so I walked in the footsteps of those that came before me and committed the same self-sin. Proxies, you mean? That sick experiment they call research? Artificially created humans? You can't have the same. All thanks to the data you retrieved. Funny. I felt no guilt when playing God myself. Indeed, this Hanukkah was created using my late wife's genetic data as a template. She is a proxy, a demi-human. There are beings different from us. They may be people, but they are not human. And his Hanukkah isn't her. Hanukkah smiled sadly at Mikado's words. That means she is... I created Anju in the same way, using my daughter's genetic information. So the princess created them. The people here. I gave them language, arithmetic, methods for hunting and farming, many gifts. It was fun. Seeing the innocents uplifted, growing smarter, but emptiness still filled my heart. For these beings are not, and will never be, human. They worshipped me as a god, and I felt the rift behind us with Moradin, and I knew I could not live among them. My interest in the service well waned, and I once again found myself sealed in this sanctum. I had a mission, find a way to return humanity to its true form, to see my family again. I said perfectly how reckless that undertaking it was, but with all I had left, I cannot say how much time has passed after that. It felt like I spent an eternity here. 100 years. 200 years. Perhaps longer. Wait, what? 200 years? Right now, people say the Mikado's been alive for centuries. What's going on? That makes no sense. Well, I presume that would be the effects of the medicinal trials and testing I put myself through. What? The intent was to merely increase my stamina. But who knew it would increase my lifespan to such lengths? I assume that's also the reason why I myself have not devolved into a formless slime. What have you? Continuing my research, I soon realized that even this facility had its limits. That's why I chose once more to return to the surface. Cities and facilities alike were lost to the calamity. But I thought to look among the shelters for a way to continue my efforts. However, when I emerged from the underground, what I saw waiting above astounded me. Truly, it was a greater shock than when I first ascended and found the world destroyed. Before me lay the proxy city. It was no mere village. Entire kingdoms had arisen in my absence. Besides, asked for them help excavating the ruins. Offered them ample rewards. Who would imagine I sympathize with my facilities? However, the intellect had grown too much. The innocent, obedient minds had been corrupted by greed. They demanded more rewards every time. Tried to meet their demands. Their developments did not please me, but I was desperate for help. However, the avarice grew, and they began plundering the ruins, asking high prices for their finds. Things that held no value to them, things they had no understanding of. Answered these demands as well. I grew angry with their hubris. I had no choice. Metallurgic secrets for composing alloys, seeds for agriculture, secrets of well digging, star charts. Trifles to me, revolutionary to them. Such prizes will overturn their power balance almost overnight. But their political affairs did not concern me. One day, they chose to stand in my way. Such foolish children. They stole my secrets from each other. And some thought to capture me, to monopolize my knowledge. Second time I felt so disappointed. They were like us not only in appearance, but in soul. Most machinery they stole from the ruins was treated carelessly. They knew nothing. They ruined almost everything they touched. So I decided to discard my sympathy for them. They became mere obstacles to be dealt with. I used their advanced knowledge and technology at my disposal to conquer them and form my own army. These demi-humans are genetically predisposed to obey us humans after all. It all went surprisingly smoothly. I took those who were loyal to me and seized control of the ruins. I conquered all who opposed me. That was the birth of Yamato. My liege, you must lose your composure. Yes, you're right. After being calmed by Hanaka's words, my brother relaxed and was leaning against the back of his chair. Guess he's been through a lot. No, that doesn't even come close to describing it. And that is why There's another reason why I continued to excavate those ruins. I was looking for you. Looking for me? The lab in which you underwent the final adjustments of an isolated facility, doubling as a shelter. I have lost track of it during the calamity, but I still had hope that I may one day find you. Yet, I did not expect in my wildest dreams that you would be the one to come to me. After hearing the reports from Uru and Sarana, I could only laugh. It seemed my work had all been for nothing in the end. And you knew about me from a while back? Yes, around the time you first arrived within the Imperial capital. But you knew from the beginning then. Why didn't you tell me sooner? Be sensible, Haku. Of course I wanted to tell you. But would you have believed me when I suddenly appeared before you and declared myself your brother? Upon hearing your presence, I only had time to rejoice briefly before I learned of your amnesia. Because of that, I was unable to reveal myself to you. I was quite troubled and unsure of what to do. But you can't blame me for that. I didn't want to lose my memories. I had it pretty rough myself. So the reason you gave me these girls and invited me over so many times. Yes, you seem to have the gist of it. These girls are fine caretakers, as well as bodyguards. While they are good at what they do, they're a bit of a handful sometimes. Haku. Tone suddenly changes. I look to my brother, surprised at the weirdness in his voice. What I see before me isn't the absolute ruler of Yamato, the indomitable Mikado, but a tired, lonely old man. I wish for you to succeed me. Huh? What do you say? I don't mean right away. I wish for you to carry on my legacy. Wait, hold on. What are you saying all of a sudden? Succeed you? What about the princess? Isn't she the rightful heir to your throne? That is true. I have arranged her, so she will replace me as ruler one day. Then why are you telling me this? I will have her continue to guide the people of Yamato. However, I want you to carry my legacy as a human being. I don't get it. What do you mean? I do not have much longer. I have spent all my time trying to find a means to save humanity. I've extended my life through countless procedures, but seeing my limit is fast approaching. Wait, you're joking, right? I would never say such things in jest. I may be revered as a god, but I am only human. The laws of nature will bend, but they will not break. Brother, I do not have much time left. So before I go, I will entrust everything to you, and I want you to carry on my dream. One I will never see become a reality. You want me to carry on your legacy? Feel my body rising up. It's the opposite of the view from before. The scenery below shrinks gradually far away. I only stare at the view spreading across my vision. There's no turning back. There's Mahana comment. Never expected things to play out like this. Didn't think in my wildest dreams that Mikado would turn out to be my brother. That's why I felt like I met him before. How could I not notice? The looks, the voice, the way he carries himself matches up with the old man and my brother. I glanced at my sister and Monica, who was standing next to my brother with a serene smile, created from her genetic information. Can't really blame him. He'd say he lived as the Mikado for hundreds of years. I can only imagine how lonely that must have been. The princess. She was an aspirating, self-centered brat, but a part of me just couldn't leave her alone. See. I must have unconsciously remembered Chi when I looked at the princess. But I still don't know what the story. He said he would entrust everything to me, but I don't know what he plans on doing, what he wants me to do. The dream he said he wasn't able to make reality. He called it humanity's salvation. Can't. That's too much. Too heavy. Can't follow in his footsteps. Hey, I'm about to tell him sorry, I just can't, and then... It was so long. A dry, low whisper as if all life has been drained from him. That worded voice stopped me from finishing my sentence. So long. Almost felt an eternity had passed. But now, it's almost over. My liege, look, I do not wish to rush an answer from you. You must take time to think of your future. Do not worry. We still have time. I intend to live, at least until Anju has come of age. But there is one thing I will have you remember. You are my last hope. Thanks to you, all my work will not be for nothing. I have finally been rewarded for my actions. Brother, I leave to rest. The last seems more to himself than me. The reedy voice is barely audible as he fades into the dark. That's a pretty good stopping point. Well, after dropping that bombshell, you know, we'll have to see where we move on from here. Game is... I want to say we're past the halfway point, maybe 2/3 in. This game is way longer than the original. But then again, the original I played like a, 6 hours straight ahead, so it's like, little by little. Well, for now, thanks as always for joining, and to anybody else watching and keeping up with the series, thank you so much. Have a good night, everyone.